Today's the day. It's the Manchester derby. You know what that means? Let's just recall history. What happened last time we won? What happened last time before that? Community Shield doesn't count. Johnny Evans taking penalties. We didn't forget about that. What happened before that? We won the FA Cup. I'm not scared of them. I'm just not. We didn't score any goals, but they capitulate for some reason. They just don't know what to do against us. So we'll win 2-1. And it'll be emphatic up the Reds.
My name's Akbar, and my prediction for the Man City-Man United game is going to be 2-0 to Manchester City. I think Mamouche and Foden are going to get both the goals. Hopefully I'm proven wrong, and hopefully we do come away with all 3 points. I'll see you after the match.
It's derby day. This is the big one, as Jay would say. And of the post-international break games, this is actually the one that I'm most confident of us nicking a result in. I think in terms of physicality, we match up against them better than the likes of Forest and Newcastle. And especially without Haaland as well, I think our centre-backs, the likes of Maguire, Euro, De Ligt, if he's fit, I think we'll actually cope quite well against the likes of Marmouche and Foden, who just don't have that same physicality. I am quietly confident about this. Neither side is having a great season, but we've already beat them at the Etihad. Amorim's beaten them at Sporting. I'm going to say 2-1 United.
HB back with the Manchester derby prediction. Not going to lie, even though they haven't got Haaland, I feel like this is going to be an uphill task for us. I know it's at home, and I know Amorim could be one of 3 managers, I believe, to beat Pep 3 times consecutively. But yeah, I just can't see it happening. Like, our goals, where they're going to come from. Defence is leaky, De Ligt probably out. I feel like it's going to be 3-1 City, to be honest. And let's just focus on Europa, keep everyone fit for that, and let's get Champions League that way.
Hello, welcome to the Manchester derby. It is Man United against Man City. It's a lovely day here in Manchester, so the sun will be shining at Old Trafford. I am covering for Joe Smith today. He's still enjoying his holidays in Japan, so you've got me, the other Joe. Some might say the prettier Joe. Scotty's in the corner as well. I don't think he'll agree, but he's there.
I was debating, I was trying to work out whether you are the prettier Joe.
You're working out what you wanted to say, didn't you?
Yeah. Some people like him cuddly.
I'm not cuddly, yeah. People like him cuddly. Full team out today. Scotty's here. Hey, Scotty, all right, good afternoon.
I've got like dad bod.
You dad bod in it?
No, yours compared to Joe's.
I've got the dad bod. Lauren's here as well. Hey, Lauren, you're right.
I'm good.
And Ronnie's next to me. Some people like him cuddly. Straight away.
He said with Joe, hey, Joe's just 6'5", so he's more stretched out.
Oh yeah.
It's more
ground against him to me.
It's more terrain with Joe Smith.
He's not leaning on me and mean as well. I banter him about it upstairs, to be fair. But anyway, sorry about that.
It's all right. It's all right. First of all, let's talk about the sunshine, because you will see it on the telly today if you watch the games. Beautiful day. You making the most of it?
No, I'm in here. Were you?
Yeah, I mean, the last few days though, Manchester doesn't get too hot these days. But the sun's been shining.
Yeah, balmy 15 degrees.
I could see you in a paddling pool.
Thanks. Is that
like
an image?
That was me, the binoculars. Over your garden. There he is.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
Yeah, it's lovely.
In a paddling pool, calling shots, because I always feel like there's a bit of soprano vibes going on with Scotty in it.
Then my mobile.
Yeah. Over in the corner, we've got one eye on the Fulham-Liverpool game. It's currently 3-2 to Fulham. Bit of a surprise, but then you get Arsenal, who were going for the title, drawn yesterday at Goodison Park. There's lots to talk about. Of course, it's a Manchester derby. Now, it's an interesting one because both teams aren't doing that as well. But Scotty's still that grip of, you want to be the best team in Manchester, or for that 90 minutes, you want to be the best.
Yeah, I can't remember a time when there wasn't anything really on the line when either United or City met, whether it was City going for the title or there was a cup on the line or whatever. And I think with that, we might see a more entertaining game. It could be like, breaks off and it's just for bragging rights across the city. I think obviously Man City is still going for top 4. There's not really much on the line for Manchester United. So hopefully it's just like an open game, for the two of them.
What do derbies mean for you, Lauren?
I absolutely love a derby. I'm so gutted I'm not there today, but I'm with you guys, so it's all right. I'll still enjoy it, but I'm always confident.
She doesn't mean that.
I do.
I can tell she's like,
at all in that, was there? I'm going to enjoy this hot, sweaty studio with you lot rather than being 11 on the Stretford.
I know.
I would have been, wasn't it?
But Ronnie, we're talking about both teams not doing as well this season, but Manchester derbies is still big.
Do you know what? I thought that the hype going into the game was quite low for what is for a Manchester derby. It's usually one of the most well anticipated fixtures, obviously on the United calendar and the City calendar, but just the Football Premier League calendar in general. But it didn't feel like there's much jeopardy for both teams going in, so that's why it feels a little bit. Oh, it's the Manchester derby, and you don't get that initial kind of buzz that you get when you wake up in the past. But I feel like the closer it gets to the game, the more I'm starting to feel that way. But because I think we've seen City aren't invincible anymore, and it's an opportunity for us to get a result. And I'm obviously we got one at the Etihad. Amad Diallo, gonna miss you. But getting a double over him for the first time, I think, since 2019-20 season under Ole would be fun. Would be fun.
So let's get the team that could beat them, and let's see what it's saying today. I always think like the derby. Throughout my sort of life as a Red, there's been different sort of enemies. Growing up, obviously Liverpool and Arsenal were key. Liverpool not as much, because at the time I was growing up in sort of like 1995, I was born, they weren't as good of a team, and Arsenal were an enemy, then Chelsea became the enemy, and then back to Liverpool. But City have always been that constant, we've got to beat them, we've got to beat them. And this might be the team to do it. Bloody hell, and just get my glasses on here. It's small, isn't it? Right, you're back through. Onana in goal. Your back three is Yoro, Maguire, and Mazraoui. Then you've got your four of Dorgu, Ugarte, Casemiro, and Dalot, Bruno, Garnacho, and Højlund. So some changes from the Forest game, straight for the back three there. We're looking at Yoro, Maguire, and Mazraoui. They're going to be quick, City, today, because we'll get their team up in a bit, but they're going to play and they're going to come for us. And do you think that's the back three that can hold them down?
I think that was what was expected when Amorim came out and basically said that De Ligt was an injured out for this game, so I thought Maguire would slip in for him, he had a decent cameo when he came on, but he came on as a centre forward, so it's a bit of a funny one at the Forest game. Probably our most threatening forward of the day.
He wasn't bad though, to be fair.
He's alright.
He loves it up there.
The second time he's had that stick. What was the Champions League game or European game? We pushed him up a little bit, and he had a little stint up top, Maguire.
Let's get it on his head.
Portugal, Porto, was it?
Yeah, I think it was a few years back. So, but he's not got an attacking role today. He's in that back three. Scotty, I mean, we look at our back three. He does bring a little bit of maturity to the team. I know Mazraoui's still got his head on him, but with Yoro, who's still finding his feet at the United team, he could be that sort of, captain that he once was in that back three.
Yeah, maybe, but I always concerned about the mistakes that Maguire's got in his locker. But we think with Haaland being out, we are the City going to play a hell of a lot more balls. For cutting the back lines, and I don't think he's got the pace, Maguire, so that's going to be an issue. But if he don't work at the back, we'll just stick him up front.
Who's sticking him up front, and then obviously you got Dogu and Dalot, who is going to be our wing backs. Really excited every time I see Dogu on the pitch. I think more and more he gets embedded into that team.
God, I thought you were going to say Dalot then, and it really scared life
Dalot is. I don't want to criticise players too much, but Dalot is my favourite. He's not my favourite. Your thoughts then on our defence and the wing backs, Lauren? You think they can hold Man City?
I think the back three is pretty much what we were expecting without De Ligt. So it is what it is. I think, we're going to struggle with Maguire's pace and Yoro's kind of immaturity, but I don't think they'll do too bad. I think that it's quite a strong back three. Dalot, the less I said, better. And I think Dorgu's just proving why Amorim is potentially the right man, because that's his first signing and he's looking very good when he's on the pitch.
Is there any way of solving the Dalot situation today? What are you smiling at?
Do you know what? He's always available, so we give him that. Everyone knows that I'm usually a bit of the low defender, but he's been hard to defend this season, and that's I can't defend him this season. He's not been great, but as for what we can actually put out there with the availability issues in the team, players like him have to play week in, week out. Obviously, we got Luke Shaw back. So
so Shaw's on the bench for the first time.
That's another angle, but
a ghost.
What do you think Amorim might do with Shaw? If he's fit. I mean, he might get a little run out today. You don't know. First time being on the bench for ages. Do you think Amorim looks at Shaw as a possibility for the future?
You can't, can you?
No, you can't, which is a shame, because he's a pretty good player to look to, but when he plays.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether it's right, but 50% of the time he's been on the sort of injury rather than in a United shirt on the pitch, and it's just there's a great player there, but United, if they want any sort of to move forward, they can't rely on him in any certain position. I'd probably put him on bubble wrap and give him 2 minutes, but you can't trust him going forward. Him and Delo, but Mason Mount is a different story. I think if he can stay fit, then he's definitely got a future United.
You got in Casemiro as our centre midfielders. Ronnie, he's smirking throughout this team. Do you think Casemiro's got the legs? You think Ugarte is?
You know what it is?
I think Ugarte might really enjoy a game like today.
I'm looking at it and I'm just worried about where's the threat going to come from.
Yeah.
Because it's likely going to be a game where we penned in, going to surrender quite a lot of territory, and City will have the ball mostly. Just thinking on the transition outside of the likes of Dorgu, he's obviously shown that he's got the pace and can get into forward areas. And he's shown a difference in athleticism that we do need to kind of tailor our recruitment towards that, because you can tell the impact he's made in that sense. But he's developing in terms of his final ball and his end product, and it's a lot to kind of weigh on him just being the sole threat transitionally. And I've seen that in a couple of games since he's been here. Obviously, you got Garnacho who could be that, but then I think he's not scored in. Is it 24 games?
Well, Amorim's come out and said he needs to improve in basically every area of his game.
I know.
Which is
on that.
What do you make about the rumours that he was put up his house for sale? Did you see that this week?
No, tell us about that.
Yeah, well, there was Garnacho's sneakily put his house up for sale or something like that.
Really?
He might just want to move house.
I'm just repeating the headline.
I thought he just loves his dogs. In a minute, have you seen his Instagram in a minute with his dogs?
Yeah,
loves those little bulldogs, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Apparently,
I love them more than his kid.
Apparently, only bought his house last year though, so it's a bit of a strange one.
It's like maybe stamp duty.
Yes, stamp duty. He's trying to get in beforehand. We've got your comments coming in on our on my phone here. The iPad is currently being charged up. You won't believe it. Right. This is from Miguel Henderson. This says, I'm expecting a Delo masterclass today. I think that might be a bit of a joke. 2-1 winner, says Danny. Loving this watch-along squad, says Buffy. Thank you very much for that. And this is from Ross Murphy. I think Garnacho has better decision making and him playing on the right than on the left. No, I think he has better decision making when he plays on the right rather than the left. Yeah. It might actually help him, and hopefully he can get Højlund to score today. So keep them coming in. I'll keep an eye on that. Let's move forward then. Bruno, Garnacho, and Højlund as our top three attackers. Højlund. Goes away on international break, scores a goal, comes back, disappointing not disappointing, but doesn't manage to bag against Forest. But you felt a little bit pre-international break. There was some glimmers of hope.
There was one glimmer of hope. Was it scored against Leicester?
There was one glimmer of hope.
And that was his first goal in 20-something.
There was the smallest glimmer I've ever seen, but I clung onto it like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing him talking about it now.
No, he's shit.
Oh no!
I'm just going to say it. I don't think he's good enough to be a centre forward for Manchester United.
No, he's not.
It's a good. It's a comment that's fair at the minute. Do you think he could ever be? Do you not think he's a young man, 23?
Other strikers have proved themselves before the age of 23, and you can put it down to he's not got a team around him or whatever. I just don't see it. And he can pin a lot of hopes or the little bit of glimmer of hope against one goal against Leicester, but he's just not the man to lead Manchester United's front line.
Do you know what? I'm inclined to agree. Obviously, still he's got age on his side, I guess. So he's got room to grow and improve, and maybe has time on his hands in that instance. But from what we've seen so far, he doesn't look like someone that should be starting up front for Manchester United week in, week out. But we haven't got much of an option, because Xerxes shown to be everything but like a prototypical goal scoring.
Yeah.
Number 9, he looks like he's more of an actual, like a second striker or a number 10, which is what we didn't sign him for. Obviously, he's got traits that do have some sort of value, and he's got like ball retention ability and all of that. But as for an out-and-out goal scorer, it just seems like we don't have one.
Yeah,
and I think they're both really young, and they probably could do with like a more experienced striker just to look for. Big time. Because I think they're just a bit lost, both of them. Don't actually think they know what to do in front of goal.
The fact that Harry Maguire was put up front against Forest when you're searching for a goal is not a good indictment for him. And then when Mainu was fit and Mainu was up front last time we were playing against, was it the City game when Mainu went up front?
The one this season?
Yeah. Was Mainu up front? Was that the game Mainu was up front?
Mainu up front for that one, maybe.
Was it? Who was he? Was up?
They put Mainu up front, didn't they?
No, it wasn't City. It wasn't City because it was a United home game. I can't remember against who exactly.
I think we might have got beat that.
Oh, I know.
But the point I'm trying to make, the point I'm trying to make is that when we're relying on the centre back or centre midfield or Xerxes a number 10 to try and get your goals, that's enough evidence for me that your centre forward that you've got isn't good enough.
This in from Sebastian with a super chat. Cheers, mate. Hope you are well. Very nice. Yeah, thank you. We are well. Well, I don't know. You're right. You well?
I'm well.
Yeah, we're all right.
Thoughts on Foden versus Maguire, and can we get City's team up if possible? But yeah, Foden is definitely playing.
Yeah, City's team looks fairly strong. They obviously don't have Haaland for the rest of the season. They've lost him, but Marmouche
is it the rest of the season? Yeah, fully
yeah.
Wow.
But Marmouche has come in and he's looked pretty sharp, and he's almost like a different proposition in it. I don't necessarily feel like, obviously Haaland's Haaland, but I think Marmouche gives just as much issues, but in a different way. So it's not going to be like a cop out with him. But and I think sometimes Maguire actually embraces the matchups with physical forwards, rather than the ones that are a bit nippier and a bit sharper around him. So I don't know. I think it's going to be tough today, and I look at their lineup and there's a lot of quality there. And if they have the ball a lot, it's just whether we've got the ability to like absorb the pressure and defend, which you should be able to do with a back five. But it's then when we counter, have we got the players that are able to do the job?
That's the major difference, isn't it? Because City can score from a lot of different positions, where we're over relying on the likes of Fernandes isn't scoring, then who's scoring?
Ahmad is not on the bench.
You could pick anyone on that City team who can score for them, can't you? There's a difference.
Yeah.
So you got Edison in goal for City. You got Nunes, Diaz, Guardiola, and O'Reilly. Gundogan and Kovacic there, and Bernardo, De Bruyne, and Marmouche, and then Foden, maybe in a false nine. And just on that, it was Wolves mainly playing the false nine. De Bruyne's on his way out. Dear Manchester. Don't know why I put Dear Manchester. I'm not asked.
Should put Dear Stockport.
Dear Stockport. So De Bruyne's final Manchester derby, and there's been a lot of talk about him and his legacy and what he leaves as probably one of the a really good Premier League midfielder. But people getting a bit OTT about what he was like in the Premier League? How highly do you respect him, if you can respect him as a City fan?
I'll ask you. So OTT in what sort of way? How do you rank
people
him?
saying put him in the top 3 midfielders of all time
in the Premier League?
In the Premier League, I get a strong argument for.
I don't think it's a mad argument. You can disagree. You can disagree that he's not in it. You can make a good.
You can make a strong.
You can make a strong argument that he's not in it.
Yeah.
Well, you can make a good argument that he is. I think it's just depend on the preference. But I feel like he's in and around that.
He's top 10,
top 5.
Yeah.
So it's like, and obviously he's won how many titles? Is it 6? Second all-time Premier League assists to Ryan Giggs. Don't think Ryan Giggs' record will be touched. I think because of the longevity as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And obviously with the amount of goals he's scored, and it's just not that, it's just the performances and the ability that he's shown as well. So Kevin De Bruyne won't be missed as a rival fan.
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie to you, because he's one of those players that when you're playing against him, he does scare you, especially in his peak. But I think for City, he's a City legend, of course. They haven't got many, so he definitely counts as one.
That's one of those things that we've missed for a while.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to say this, but we've not had a player for ages leave United with like a legacy over the red, where they could put something like Dave Manchester and we'd all get upset. I mean, the next one might be Bruno in 4 or 5 years' time if he does leave. Yeah. But when was the last time we all sat here and went, oh my God, breaking news, Thingy's leaving? We couldn't be asked. None of them have left so much of a. I mean,
impact.
Unfortunately, De Gea could have had something with David De Gea, but it was just sort of.
It was like a season too long, I think. That final season, I love him so much, and we miss him. But that final season, it kind of tarnished what we all loved about him, and everyone was kind of a bit like, "Well, it's your time to go anyway. Don't care."
Maybe Johnny Evans, if he retires.
Oh yeah, I'd cry.
Soon, that would be upsetting because he's done all right for us.
Twice.
Coming back twice. No, so Kevin De Bruyne is on his way out. But when you look at that City team there's a lot of legs. And
there's a lot of legs. Yeah, there's
a lot of legs. There's
22 legs.
22 legs. Is there? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Good maths.
Craig, you're quick, you.
I was
wow, maths. What school did you go to?
Nah, listen.
Private school.
I was gonna say 33, but that would have been inappropriate.
Oh, so what are you thinking about City's starting 11?
I think it's strong. I think there's a lot of players that can hurt you in there still, because I know there's a little bit of aging. and they haven't quite shown the intensity in legs that they used to in the past. And obviously the league's kind of become very athletic, and the players are in opposition are very aggressive, and it's all about running. Bit of a triathlon league now, innit?
Yeah.
More than quality. And I think City have struggled with that because they've got a team that doesn't really have much of it. But what they do have is technical ability and quality. So it's the type of team where they've been poor, but I think City, with the players they have, if they just turn up on a good day, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Still, do you know what I mean? And there's still always going to be that threat with them.
So
I look at that, and that's definitely a team that I still believe we have a chance against, but it's one of them where if we did lose, I wouldn't be too surprised about it. And I could say that about a lot of people that we play against. Because even looking at the back four, Gavardio is a very strange player because he's like really good and really bad at the same time. And then you've got Nunes as a right back, and then O'Reilly who's a young kid who's a midfielder. They've got two midfielders playing full back. So realistically, we should be able to threaten them. But United have shown a little bit not enough in forward areas.
I'd love us to just come out and try and dictate play, because you expect City to be the dominant force from kick-off, but you just want United to sort of say, okay, well, we've done them at their place, and then sort of say, you come into our ground now. United haven't done that all season, so I appreciate it's wishful thinking. We haven't got the players to sort of do that. You do worry with the heat as well, like someone like Casemiro, when you're talking about if it's going to be a game where you need legs in there. But it's a good start this week where has been running, 12k a game, averaging 12k a game.
So
you've been running today, haven't you, Joe?
Me, I run 10k today.
Yeah.
Not that I was asking for like a go at the game at Old Trafford, but if Amarin does need me,
did you change your shorts before you come here?
Pardon?
Did you change your shorts before you came here? Are you running
in and my underpants?
And are they still wearing them now?
I'm just sign them for you.
Please. I was segueing to edit.
Shaved, man.
You've shaved your balls?
No, changed. Sorry.
What's this, like a Derby Day ritual?
I've changed.
You changed, right.
I think I did say shaved. No,
you did.
I'm not
Shave me balls.
What's wrong with a bit of shaving in the summer, yeah?
16 degrees it is today, so if you're watching from somewhere that's not Manchester, we don't often see this in April. So when you talk about the heat, I think international viewers might be like, crikey, what, it must be late 20s.
Yeah.
Give you Fahrenheit.
You two Fahrenheit?
Nah, there's a lot of American watchers there.
What's the maths on that, Ethan? Ethan's not here. Check it out.
Ethan's gone. I was asking you because did you see the Edison story?
What was the Edison? You've seen? Where do you get all this from?
You work on the radio. How do you not know the news?
I'm always Googling Edison stories.
Yes, that's the first. Well, because you're shaving your balls all the time in the morning. He said like he's wore the same boxer shorts for 8 years.
In the game?
In each game?
Yeah.
And did he mention if they're washed?
I imagine he washed them.
Yeah.
Some sort of fungal
so
infection.
You've got lucky items. Have you ever had a lucky item in your life? Something you wear?
I don't believe him, anyway.
I had a lucky bag from my teens. Like a rucksack. What are you smiling at?
What was lucky about
it? It was just so lucky. And I kept it.
Explain.
Right, and here's how long I kept my lucky bag for. It even had a hole in the bottom and I still kept it.
Were you losing stuff?
No, there was a little zip, so I only could carry little things around with me. But it was lucky. I had it everywhere with me for 15 years.
Why was it lucky though?
What did it bring you?
Like when you were trying
out with it, I went on holidays with it. I even went on stage with me once when I was a performer. So it's been on stage.
The best thing about that, the left.
I was a great performer.
Yeah. What in?
I'm in a new. Oh yeah, people know what in a Vietnamese play. Google it. So that was my only lucky item. Do you have lucky?
No, I just don't believe he's wore the same pair of boxers for that long.
Yeah, they must have holes in the sort of.
Yeah, they must have holes in them.
Unless they're an unbelievable pairing.
I mean, I can't imagine he's wearing like Primark own, like, come on. So.
What price?
They can be the better
would
ones.
These undies be that'd stun you?
What now? Worth?
If I went, Edison's got a.
Would you wear them? Because he's won the Champions League and that. And
would you wear Edison's undies in a heartbeat for my own? Would you not?
No.
Washed?
No.
You wouldn't wear undies from another man?
No.
How bizarre. Let me know in the comments. Right? Let's change the idea of this. He's not a City legend. Let's say he's a United legend.
No.
Would you wear Van der Sar's undies?
No.
Really?
Yes.
But
really.
just washed. And
what do you get from that experience?
Because they won the Champions League.
So what?
Whether you're
wearing from the Champions League.
About going fucking hell.
These are Champions League winning boxers.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you might have some quiet days to fill, Joe.
Right, get in the comments here. Who else would wear Van der Sar's boxers?
What is this combo?
Yes, lads. Oh no, I think he's just saying really good show. Kev says no. No comment, says a fool named Huggy. Me says Blade 234. Nah, no way. No, can't read that.
Would you wear somebody else's like underwear?
I mean, me and my friends would share.
Yeah, but like,
would you wear my underwear?
No fucking chance.
Why?
I've seen what you eat.
Liverpool lost, by the way. They're a little bit ahead of us.
You don't.
I'm alone on this one, apparently. This is Joe.
Yeah, well, that's a surprise, Joe.
I didn't know, though, maybe. If it was like Thomas Muller's or like Manny Vidic, then yeah, maybe.
Manny Vidic's boxes, they're clean, they've been through the wash.
But I don't understand the attraction of it. I wouldn't wear any items.
They're a Champions League.
But it's not like the shirt, is it? That
Liverpool are lost.
Yeah, yes. Right, well done, Ronnie.
So would you wear his shorts?
No, I'd wear a shirt that's been worn.
You start talking about sharing boxes and
Isn't it a shame that Arsenal are shy and they couldn't even put up a good...
Yeah, because now they've not now they can't capitalise on it.
They drew.
Well, it's one point gained. 1 point gained
when it could have been 3. So yeah, Liverpool just got beat 3-2 to Fulham. So that means we are only 35 minutes away from kick-off here. In the programme at Old Trafford, Ruben Abrams talked about making progress. And I just wanted your opinions on that. Do you think he means in the games? And if so, have you seen in the last 3 or 4 games, or do you think he means he's seen something in the change in his sort of what he's doing in the dressing rooms and on the training pitches?
I think there's been a definite change since Dorgu came, and I'd argue that he's probably been United's best player of the season, even though he's only been here since January. So there's been sort of optimism from that, but in terms of the overall performances, I don't think that they've been consistent from the first minute to the last. I think everything's sort of relying on the Europa League football this season, and I'm winning that trophy in May. But I think he's looking forward to next season, Joe, rather than this one. And that
you look at that team and you think, I wonder how many. We'll be sitting here in April 2026 and you go, I wonder what that team looks like. Because I doubt it. I doubt it has Maguire in it. Doubt it has Casemiro in it. Doubt Højlund still remains up there.
Fast forward to 2026 and Delow's still in the squad.
Yeah, we're like going.
I will be bold.
Wear his socks.
He will, man. And Luke Shaw's still on the bloody
injured. Talking about the reigning Manchester United.
Sorry about that, guys. A little squeak from a chair.
Talking about the reigning Champions League, the reigning Manchester United Player of the Year. We're talking about it, you know.
That's how low the bar was.
Yeah,
it's like the amount of.
That's just a popularity contest, anyway.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you know the amount of like hate De Gea used to get, especially in the latter the past year or so of his, and the fact that he won how many Players Player of the Year?
He won about 4, but I think he deserved a lot of them.
Yeah,
and some of them he really well deserved there because we were shy, but he was a great keeper.
Well, I feel like obviously Delo, you can argue he does need replacing. He's not a natural wing back, and he's shown that. But I feel like United, the squad, it's got so many holes in it. Do you know what I mean? You could pick holes pretty much everywhere, and that's the problem. It's like when I see all these things about buying Liam Delap and Osimhen, and that's like true. But then when you buy them, it's like damn. But we need a new midfielder as well. We need a new wing back as well. We need another keeper as well. We need another. We need a couple 10s.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, man. I don't think Garnacho should be starting week in week out for United next season.
You look at the players coming back from injury though. So let's say Mount can get fit. So maybe there's an option for number 10. Diallo still to come back. You know, trying to be positive. You've got Mainu that's going to come back. So it looks a little bit better when we've got a full fit squad. But I do agree with you. It's like, where do you prioritise? What's the first thing you want? Is it a new goalkeeper? I don't think it is. Is it a striker? It most definitely is. But you also need a right wing back. So it'd be interesting in the summer. And I think Cameron said in his press conferences that they're not going to be targeting big name players. It's going to be more like people who can play the positions rather than sort of splashing the cash that we don't have.
We can't just keep buying kids that are cheap, that aren't proven anywhere, like we've done with Xerxes and Højlund, and then you're back to square one because...
Yeah, I know, I agree with you, but I mean, it's all about money, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
And I think with that as well, Højlund massively overpaid for Højlund, though, didn't
they?
In other games, Tottenham won 3-1, so that means we're back down to the 14th.
Oh no,
I think we're only 4 points ahead of Wolves. Obviously,
shocking that.
Tottenham as well. dangerously low. Well,
They
towards
were below us and they've just gone above
They've just gone above us.
until
it's actually mad how bad United and Spurs have been in particular for being one of the top 6, quote unquote.
But also other teams around them have improved quite a bit just by having good.
It's just crazy because I looked at the table. There's I don't know if it was the last game week. Tottenham were like around 16th, 17th.
Yeah.
Not like basically flirting with that type of area where if a couple of those bottom teams were a little bit better, could have been in a bit of trouble. Do you know what I mean?
Big Ange comes across as the man who's sort of on the verge of leaving the
Oh
club.
God, he
he's
does
on
not
the
want to
verge
be
of a
there
breakdown.
at all.
This in from Michael Dawson's been a member of the academy for 38 months, and he's put, "Hi guys, it's Michael Dyson. I've been a member of the club for 38 months." Full
Hi, Mike.
stop. That's it. That's all he wanted to say. But that was a little super chat there. Thank you very much. Let me know how long you've been a member for. Who else is going to say the entire Premier League is guffed this season? Says Danny G. Do you think that? I thought the Premier League's been, well, apart from the actual title race itself, some teams have really stepped up a little.
Yeah, but it's like
a
interesting to see like Forest still up there and stuff. Everyone kind of thought when they were up there, oh, they'll drop off soon, but they're still there.
I think that's more indicative of how bad the league's actually
Well,
been. Though.
Really, yeah.
I think so. I think from a club that were very close to relegation last season,
I think they have played well,
Yeah,
though.
they have played well. I'm not taking it away from them, and they can only beat what's in front of them. But there's been so many teams as Spurs, Chelsea have been hit and miss, and Bournemouth for another team that I've saw. I think a lot of teams have excelled, and you won't see them hit the same consistency and heights next season.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot more that have sort of underperformed this season, and no way we're giving Liverpool any credit for this. It's the easiest league to win. That's the end of it.
Yeah.
They haven't even won it yet. Who knows? They could lose.
Don't get me excited,
No.
Ronaldo.
I think
Too
you know what
hot
it is.
for that.
I thought it was, but I think you could even see the starting lineup Arsenal put out, even though they should have beat Everton. That they've kind of turned their attention away to
Champions League.
Champions League and
Madrid.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
If Liverpool didn't win that league, man.
If Arsenal would have won yesterday, you're looking at it, you go, I know it's still quite far
flirt
off,
with the
but you know,
idea.
there's a flirt with the idea, like you say. Yeah.
Wait, well, to be fair, I spoke about City not really having much jeopardy in this game. They are trying to qualify for the Champions League.
Yeah, they still
could
couldn't have
Yeah.
the Champions League
So-
push. They still won it, and we want 13.
We want top half.
Yeah.
Top
So-
half.
there's always-
Are you bothered about that though?
There's always something to
No,
play
I'm-
for. Do you know what?
I've given up.
With the way Ratcliffe and Ineos and the way he's talked about our finances and these cost cuts and that, literally one league place in higher might mean a lot to these. Do you know what I mean? Honest to God.
Yeah.
Because I think the higher up, it's a different amount of money you
Will
earn.
we get a little breakdown
So-
of last year's how much money you get in different
Different place
positions,
per
please?
place. Because I'm pretty
I'd
sure.
love to know how much we're in for 14th. I want to talk about the actual derby itself, and because this derby isn't the greatest, let's go back in time a little bit and think about a greatest derby moments and greatest derby match for you, because there has been many.
I mean, I'm the oldest around the table, so I've been to a fair few. I put a
I'm
post
the
up.
youngest. Not usually. Yeah.
How old are you?
26.
So I've been to a fair few cup semi-final. I think my favourite was I put a poster earlier on today, November '93. United were losing 2-0 away at Main Road to City in at half time, and then Cantona and Keane 3-2, and that was sweet.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Delight. What about you, Lauren? Do you have a favourite memory?
I think it has kind of got to be the final where we beat them, because that was just so exciting for us, because they were still at their top, at their peak, and we were absolutely not. And for us to just go in there, and the performance of the team was so exciting as well, that I think it was just so exciting. Like the feeling of watching us win and we won a trophy from it, like there was no feeling like it, because we have not had a feeling like that in years.
For me, Michael Owen winner, probably.
Yeah, the Michael Owen is still like
good.
time
And,
stands still a little bit. It's
And
mad.
Still a wild thing
Yeah.
to say, innit?
Rooney's overhead.
Yeah.
I even really liked the Paul Pogba last 30-minute cameo at Etihad.
Yeah.
Very
Small and open as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Van
Forget-
Persie goal as well.
Yeah.
Five years ago, just before lockdown, do you remember the Scott McTominay sort of like not halfway line, but sort of just past it when he makes it 2-0, and you think that was class. Did we know how much
That was
life was going to
goosebumps.
change in literally a month's time?
Jay was pissed at me about that game.
Why?
Because remember we used to do full-time Devils on the radio. So it was my birthday that week, and I text Jay, and I was supposed to be on the radio. I think it might have been with you that night. And I said, it's my birthday, I'm out with my dad. Do you mind if you leave early? And he goes, I'll do it. Anyway, he's leaving the ground with McTominay scoring.
Oh, no. Gutted.
Yeah.
Do let us know your favourite moments or matches in the comments. I'll get to them in a bit. We do
Southampton relegated.
Southampton relegated?
Done.
Oh.
It's official now.
Start of April, Southampton relegated. What do you do now then as a Southampton players and management and coach?
What have they done?
It's so
Same thing they've
hard
done
to
since
get
December.
No,
Nothing.
it's true.
Play the kids.
Yeah, like it's so hard
have
to get
fun
up
with it.
and play.
They'll be on the beach now, innit, them players.
Yeah. Or do you just look to what might happen next? All those games are finished. I think it's Brentford, Chelsea 0-0.
Yeah.
Chelsea, don't forget, also going for a top 4 spot. So if you're sitting now, you're looking at it going, well, we can push for that. Fulham beating Liverpool 3-2, and then but Spurs winning as well. We got in front of us here. You can't see it, can you? The viewers can't see it.
You're mad.
But we got a little breakdown. I'm mad. We've got a little breakdown.
See that?
Can you not see that?
Not
Right, we've got a little breakdown of last year's payments to clubs. So City, top of the league, went and won £175 million in total payments. That's from equal shares, facility fees, merit payments, and like commercial rights. If I go down to 20th, 19th, 18th, 17th, 16th, 15th, 14th, right? Wolves were in 14th yesterday, which is where we currently sit. How did Everton below them get paid more?
Who? No,
Is it
what
because
you're talking about. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at total payments.
They might be
They got 130 million in. We get more than that.
Yeah, but Everton will do more with like commercials.
And
don't
there'll be
they?
TV right, like
To be
TV
fair,
rights and
Yeah.
So
stuff.
we'd also do more. Better.
It's the merit payment
It'll
that I'm
be
looking
the
at.
UK merit payment.
The merit payment. All
I
right.
think
So
the merit payment's what you get paid for where you place.
So you get about. Everton were in 15th. They got £10.1 million pounds, and then jumping up to 14th, you got £11.8 million pounds. So
It's
that
like a
is
couple of million quid, but the jump gets bigger as you get higher.
£1.7 million as it goes on.
Well done,
Is that
Joe.
right? Sick at maths those two today.
Hey,
Really?
anyway, on the
£1.7 million as you go up.
Kieran Maguire out of the job,
you do
yeah.
get more money depending on where you
Technically.
place, basically, but it's not like a huge amount in football world. It's just
It's
a couple,
pennies in it,
it's a
really.
couple of mil each place, probably.
I feel like if you win the league, you should get a little bit more than.
What
Because
is
the
it,
jump from
33?
second to first is still 1.7 million. So £32.1 million Arsenal got, and then City got 33.8 million. You would want a bit more, wouldn't you, Dave? Nah, stay here.
I want the league to be over, mate. I'm looking forward to a game of
I
football.
can't
today.
do this again. I
What,
can't.
Leon?
I want the league to be
Leon,
over,
and,
Shy.
No, because it doesn't make a difference, does it? I don't care about 1 mil or here.
What
or
about
there.
Leon on the week? What about
Yeah, well,
Leon
there we go.
midweek?
That's a different thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where the
pre-season.
excitement
Are you excited for that? Do you think we can win it?
For me, the league games now, the jeopardy is trying to keep your players fit for the Europa.
Yeah.
That's where my big fear is. And that's what today I'm hoping, like, neither team really give too much of a toss. So they manage, like, let's have an entertaining game of football. Nice day in the sun in Manchester.
Indeed it is. Right, so let's go through some of your comments here about the favourite moments. Marcus says it's got to be 3-2 with Robin Van Persie's goal. Paul Scholes at City, glorious. You remember that?
Yep.
It was like the little kiss
Is
on
that
the...
when he came back from
Yeah.
Yeah,
Retired.
and didn't Gary Neville put a right big sloppy kiss on Scholes' mouth?
He
Remember
did,
that?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was wearing his shorts.
do you remember that?
I don't remember that, but I don't know why you've described it that way.
Sloppy.
You described it like you
Enjoyed
enjoyed
it.
it.
Oh, I rewound
Yeah.
it. I rewound it. Let's have a little look on here. Some City fans trying to get involved. You can do one. Rooney's goal will go down in Premier League history. Probably it was the best for me. Keep your moments coming in as well. Go on.
Have we looked? I was going back to the team. We've not really looked at the bench, innit? I saw there was two Chiluobi's on it, and that Kakonki, which is a couple of 17-year-olds.
Can you tell us more about?
But
who
we had
did you
Mason
say?
Mount. We have Mason Mount on the bench, who
Kakonki,
Lauren
can you tell
forgot
us more
existed.
about
You said you forgot Mount
Yeah, I
existed,
did.
didn't you?
Really forgot he existed. Thought we were sending him to Switzerland, so.
Yeah,
I'm a bit
I did see
confused.
that, innit? Something
Switzerland, what for?
Yeah. People have been making some sick jokes about that.
Really?
Because there's a clinic in Switzerland.
Oh, right.
No, but they're actually saying they're taking him to Switzerland for a medical centre.
Right.
because he's had a lot of recurring injuries,
Yeah.
and he might go see a specialist where he might
Yeah,
get something
yeah.
done that can keep him out for a long time. But he's come back, and I think it's been already mentioned that United don't want to sell him in the summer, and he might actually not play lows because they're trying to manage him back in case he
Yeah.
gets
If he can
re-injured.
stay fit, I think he can be a good player for us. I think he'd work in the system, but it's just whether he does stay fit, because he hasn't since we signed him.
Well, we're going to lose a lot of midfielders in the summer. Eriksen's definitely going, isn't it? And you'd hope trying to get Casemiro off the books financially. So there's 2 spots there that you're probably going to get. This
is a super chat from Rohit Yedida. He says, "Thank you for your message, mate. Spurs and all had seasons without Europe. They've got smaller squads and it gives them more chance to train properly. Would you ever consider the positives of not playing in Europe next year?" Scotty. Obviously, we're in the Europa League still, and you never know what might happen there. The reward for winning would be
Champions League
football.
But I know United fans that say I don't want Champions League football next season because it'll be embarrassing. In fact, I think like Finn last time was on a watch-along saying that the risk is if we are in the Champions League, we haven't got a team to sort of go on and win it. I'd rather that. But if we weren't to have European football next season, then you would say, right, well, I'd expect a better league campamping.
100%.
From
They'd
that.
have to.
So
it would be a nightmare if you get no Europe and you're still shit. You're like, what? What's going on here?
Like, I actually get the argument of not wanting European football, to try and just concentrate on getting that squad correct, playing correctly together, and obviously looking at the league. But we always want European
What do you make
football.
of that argument? As someone who plays football quite a lot, do you think there is more positives to just, like, not half your games, but at least take maybe 8-10 games out of your schedule in Europe? Focus on the Premier League and the domestic cups.
If you're a player, I don't know. You're in a very luxurious position being a professional footballer at that level, and I think every game you play, there's an opportunity for bonuses as well. I think the players have got to take that into account. So yeah, it is bad that players are becoming injured more and more often. There's more and more muscle injuries, and I think there's been too many games for players to physically handle. So I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon. And obviously, it's kind of an institutional thing of just. It's more money in it.
Yeah.
Football makes so much money in Europe, especially in England and the Premier League, that the more games that they can have, the better. You see, when the season ends, they have I think like Tottenham have like friendlies halfway across the world, about like a week or so after the Premier League season ends. And then I think
we're going to Malaysia, aren't we?
We're travelling all over the place, aren't we, in this season?
Yeah.
Malaysia, you got America again, and then you've got Norway, is it?
Yeah.
And I remember, was it maybe 2 seasons ago, where we literally put the players through a lot. Again, America, Ireland, Norway. I mean, Ireland's not too far away, obviously. But you go all around the houses, and then on Saturday it's Premier League time.
Yeah.
You think, I wonder how much you can actually do when you train away like that. Is it as good as you make out playing games like that?
Yeah, because you don't get time to train. It's true, but I don't know. It's a difficult one. I don't think they're going to lessen the amount of matches that people play. Obviously, if you're in Europe, it does affect you a little bit more. But then, if you're a club like United who's trying to challenge for the biggest and best trophies, then you're going to want to be in those competitions.
And to attract players as well.
Yeah,
in the summer, if you've got the Champions League football, that's going to be a huge thing. And I read a stat this week. I think it's quarterfinals. Clubs get 80 million if they get of all revenue if they can reach the quarterfinals of the Champions League.
What about this Club World Cup business?
Yeah, that is.
Give it a rest.
Why did they start?
Every club is just given $1 billion or something like that. I don't know. I'm exaggerating that. But there's like when we won the Club World Cup. It happened at like 3 a.m. I woke up the next day and we're champions, great. No, it's proper business, isn't it?
It was champions, and then what was it? The final be against like some team in the A League.
You'd never
like
heard
in
of
Australia.
We got ridiculed for it though, didn't we? Because United had to drop out of the FA Cup out of the first one. And then like all the MPs were saying it's disgusting that United have pulled out of the FA Cup.
Do you remember that? I remember as a kid seeing like the Mirror or someone.
Yeah,
and they got
random people like
on the front page was pictures of celebrities, politicians, other footballers,
reality
all
TV
the way around,
stars,
and saying it's a disgrace that United are out of the FA Cup. What?
It's just a weird time to be alive.
Let's go through some of the chats here. I've got this in front of me now. Happy days. Got given an iPad. Whee! Crab Y Raj says, why is Garnacho playing again? He will kill our goal scoring chances by being selfish and shooting again. Why not Xerxes? Ronnie, you got any thoughts on that?
I think he's gone for the fact that Højlund has just got a bit more pace. Athleticism, and he's probably thinking of counter and transition. But what we've seen is it's all right having those physical tools, but it's another thing actually making the best of it when you actually get the ball. But I don't know. Maybe he's just rotating the team. Obviously, Xerxes played better, but he isn't exactly scoring goals. So I think when you're a forward and you're not scoring goals, it makes it easy for the manager to make decisions to go with the other striker.
Do you think it'd be a good idea though to put in Xerxes in Garnacho's spot?
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. It's just a tough one because then again, Garnacho, I think he's gone for Højlund and Garnacho to be like, oh, they can both run, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he thinks that Xerxes, he might not get a defensive work rate as well, and then you don't exactly get much of a transitional threat because he likes to drop in and link play, and how much opportunity is he going to get to do that against these? But for me, I still would have gone with Xerxes because I feel like I just prefer him at this moment in time.
I do.
But
what do you make of Garnacho in general, Lauren?
I understand what people say about him being selfish. There's a player in there, the 100% is a player in there. But because we saw it when he got dropped, and then there was all the rumours that he was going to be getting sold and everything like that. And then when he came back, he kind of perked up and it looked like he's going to do something. He's on the trajectory, and then it's kind of dropped off again. He's gone back to being a bit selfish. But I think if he can iron those small, like, just be less selfish, basically, I think there is 100% a player that can make goals and score goals.
There's a few like bright sparks that have sort of not had a quiet season, but I wonder what's happened, or I wonder if football is sort of changing slightly. Phil Foden's being highlighted here, Garnacho, you look at Palmer as well, coming under a bit of criticism. Is there a style of play in the Premier League in a minute that aren't suiting these lads, or is it just an off season?
It's just the fickleness of football fans, and just like, you're only as good as your last game in the minds of football fans. So if you can be great,
well, the last season you'd say,
I know it's true, but like, it's like Palmer. Like Palmer has been unbelievable for Chelsea, and basically carried him on his own for like 18 months, and then he's had like a bad 3 or 4 months or so, and then it's like this massive turnaround on him from their fans as well, and that's just the way football watchers are. I think very impulsive, but sometimes. But you can get a bit of leeway with that if you've had stretches of being really, really good or being elite and world class, which you've seen from Foden and you've seen from Palmer before in the past. With the likes of Garnacho and what we're talking about on Højlund, you've never seen that from him. So it's like they get the margin for error.
Oh, it's as if we've got some soup coming.
No, we don't.
Some bowls being delivered here, bowls of sweets. Bring them on.
Well, let me show.
What sweets do we got?
Is it just for visuals?
Let me show you how sad.
What sweets do we got?
Let me show you how sad this is now. There's about 4. Look at that.
Fucking hell! You got no sweets over there.
Happy Easter.
Producers would give us 2 bowls for 4 sweets.
We've got 2 each there.
Right, 2 each. Oh, brilliant. What were the bowls for? With the bag?
We're all trying
Give me
to
that
be so
fucking
quiet.
bag right now.
How's that? ASMR or whatever.
Yeah, people love it. Fucking throwing that. People love
We
it.
don't need one random. I'm thinking visuals, Ethan. We don't need one empty bowl on the table, do we?
Yeah.
I'm glad we decided this before we went live.
What about any other sweets or treats you got back there?
We've got none.
Talking shit.
Ooh.
They said they'd go shop for us. Ooh.
That's been rescinded.
I'd love a coffee with this one going.
That cheeky fucker, right the wrongs. Who's not you? Sorry, sorry. Right the wrongs. He's been a member for 49 months. We thank you for that. Joe's celebrating the bowl of sweets more than I've ever seen him celebrate a goal.
Wow.
Wow, I see you. Right, so here we go. We are about, how many minutes till kick-off? We've got 10 minutes till kick-off, so start your predictions coming through. Ron C says it's going to be 11 minutes till kick-off. Make a wish. Ron C says it's going to be a tough day, lads. Do you think it is going to be a tough day?
I think it's going to be a fun day.
There we go. That's the attitude. That's the attitude.
I just think both teams, I hope United do, are just going to just go out and play.
I'd love for it to be high scoring affair, but I don't see it when, to be fair, we play 5 defenders every week, do you know what I mean? So it's a bit tough, unless, because that's why it's hard to judge a system, because you end up having to have, I think we won't know how good we are until both wing backs are almost like good going forward as well. Dog has shown glimpses of being able to be that, but he still needs to like clean up in the final third. So as of now, I always look at the threats and think it's a lot of earnest on the three, the 2 10s and the forward, and we haven't really got anyone firing in that area, and it's been like that ever since we lost Ahmad, who some people may suggest they prefer as a right wing back anyway.
Do get your predictions coming in, but also let us know where you're watching the Manchester derby from, as many of you around the world as well. Leave us a little like as well if you wouldn't mind. It's Joe today. Jay's at the game. I'm covering for Joe Smith, who's out and about, currently in South Korea, loving life. Is he in South Korea?
No, it's Japan, innit?
But I'm in South Korea. He's in South Korea
So
right now.
he's in both.
Someone's not watching his Instagram stories.
He's in both at the same time.
No, he's done Japan. Now he's in South Korea.
No, he's told.
And then he's going to fly home. So you got me. So keep predictions coming. Let us know where you're watching from. This is the Tap In 2-0 United. San Antonio in America. This is Andrew Moore. He says he's been in Berlin since 1998. Happy days. He's going to go with, I've lost your prediction there. 3-1. This in from Axel, 3-1 as well. There's a lot of positives here. Some mad comments here. I should never be given this. Timmy Fuzz is Hong Kong Massive. That's where he's watching from, the Hong Kong Massive. A lot of predictions for a draw. 1-1 says Santa Notch. And also, who else has gone from? Seven Tall Mundo says 2-2. I'll keep an eye on that. Scotty.
Yeah, man. 4-3 United.
No,
Why
really?
Not? Well, I've done it before. There's no jeopardy in the game. I just think it'd be. I'm maybe optimistic. A nice open match. I don't think either team would that asked for 3 points. I'm 4-3 United, and we've done well against the better teams this season.
Yeah.
So I'm holding on to that.
That is true. I feel like we are set up we play better against the bigger sides.
Yeah.
People did say after the Forest game that we might actually prefer the City game to the Forest one, but we got to see, man. I get a little bit nervous for games like these, and even though I said there's not a lot of jeopardy on it, there's definitely pride, and there's the pride of the city. I think that's always there.
Yeah, but they're not a real club anyway, though.
Some of the games like this,
they used to be.
They used to be. If it got beat like 2012, that'd be a different story. But this incarnation of Man City,
Main Road City were a real club.
They were a real club. This 2.0 Man City, it's not for me.
Okay.
115 charges. Are you allowed to talk about that?
AI.
Actually,
I was allowed to say that there's charges.
All right.
As long as you don't start fucking shouting mad shit about it, I'll be alright. A lot of messages coming in. Hit that bloody like button.
Do you always eat breakfast, by the way? Because not everyone does.
No, I have a, and I'm not sponsored. Are we sponsored by Huel?
Yeah, we are.
I have a Huel in the morning. I generally do, because sometimes if I eat, it just sits there on the stomach, and I also have a worry about eating them. So I just Huel it.
I'm the same, man. Because I thought you're on the breakfast show.
4 hour shows can be long.
Yeah, they
I thought, do you have to?
Yeah, listen to me on the radio, by the way, 6 till 10 every week.
I'm not a breakfast guy.
What time do you get up?
About 7:30.
2 and a half hours of the show left. What's your
I
favourite?
love getting up at 7:30.
Why do you get up earlier? I feel like
5.
What do you do?
Start work at 6.
Yeah, no, I got that bit. What do you do?
I am manager at Aldi. So I have to open up the store.
and there was.
Do you get to see the middle aisles before anyone else?
Yeah.
Got some good stuff coming in
That
soon.
pistachio cream never went out on the shelf.
Nah, that's my. I know someone.
I've got some of that pistachio cream anyway, Ethan.
I knew someone that was a manager at IKEA, like in a similar way, and they'd have to be in at 4 in the morning.
No, can't be doing that. Sometimes I do have to start at 5.
Because they got to be there before everything's like audited and put out on shelves and stuff.
The reason why I asked about the pistachio cream is because we did try it once on this in this studio, didn't we? So is it gone?
It was nice now.
Did you all like it?
We loved it.
I could bring in some of the best baked goods that I make with pistachio cream in the middle.
Really?
Wait, you bake there as well?
Oh, bake at home.
Oh.
Are you fuming at the little boys that they've boxed off the baking goods?
Yeah, absolutely
Should we
fuming.
buy them?
Yeah. It's all good.
I probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah, they're called muff nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cracking name, innit?
Pistachio.
Muff nuts.
Muff nuts with pistachio inside. Pistachio cream inside.
Would you try a muff nut?
Have you been to the
Again? Yeah.
Have you been to the Green Lab?
Do they sell muff
The
nuts?
fancy thing on an oven, the fancy little.
No.
They sell pro nuts.
Cronuts.
Pro.
Oh.
What's in
Protein.
So protein
Donuts.
donut, yeah, balls, and they make a pistachio one, and it's like unbelievable. It's like £4 for like.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's insane.
You know the city
sounds
centre rates, man.
Do you know what? No, it's the protein tax. The
Yeah,
protein
probably.
word
Here
tax.
we go.
Probably.
There's a nice one in that on Burton Road in Disbury where they fill croissant with pistachio.
Oh,
Yes.
stop it! Right, this one from Happy says, "Yeah, right. You skip breakfast, cheeky." I didn't say I skip breakfast. I just drink it,
fuck's
which, if anything, is probably worse.
Terrible.
I just drink breakfast. That was funny. Then we go through some of these. 3-1 United says GSC79. I'm in Dubai, and I think Amrin's going to beat Pep Guardiola 3 times this season, 2-1. Yeah, we should bring that up. Obviously, he's beating him with Sporting, beating him at the Etihad.
Yeah.
300 bouncing wouldn't be too bad, would it?
Would be lovely. Would be great, man. But look, they're about to walk out of the tunnel now, I think.
Here we go.
It's gone when they're kissing and
I'm looking
each
at
other
City's.
before it,
The
innit?
more I look at City's back four, yeah, the more I feel like we can hurt it. It's just about whether we're clinical enough when we get the opportunity to do so.
Paul Gill reckons it's a 3-2 win. Woody Waskell says it's going to be 3-1, and he reckons Maguire's going to score a header.
Of course he is.
A lot of people listening as well from some people listening from Shanghai, Shanghai faithful. Although Louis, you put 3-1 to City. That's not fun.
Oh.
Watch from Colorado. I think it's going to be 2-win with an Obi winner. Well, yeah, he's not even done playing. We'll get him on, I'm sure. Can you tell? No, she can't tell you any Aldi secrets, but you can't. Wait till she leaves. You're not going to leave, are you? Right, Joe. Oh yeah. Christian Kumar says, "Hey Joe, after a 5k walk/run, Chinese is a good choice. Would you?" He basically said, "Do I want to go for a Chinese?" I mean, offered out. I'm like a little date here. Keep them coming in.
Are you going?
I've been flirting with him. Fucking this.
He's gone all red.
All right.
That's because you said
Yeah.
that's because you like wearing other people's boxer shorts.
I love it. I once went on a weekend away with a toothbrush. Finally.
Do you know? I remember how me and you met the first time. I think it was after you'd done that mad.
I didn't see your face for the first time though, did I?
Super well.
You said you wouldn't say that live on. When you did that, what was it when someone did a call out for Joe McGrath for a holiday?
Oh yeah.
No.
So someone, what was it, Joe? Somebody put something out on social media. We've got a space for Joe McGrath.
A Joe McGrath.
So we don't want to change the name. And then he put himself forward and went on holiday with these strangers.
Yeah, lived in Bristol. Great
I
team.
absolutely love that. That's what I'd do, I think.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, it was good fun. Aged me a bit though. All inclusive in Magaluf for 4 days.
How annoying would it have been if they were boring though?
Oh, they weren't boring.
It's a risk.
If anything, they were too much. I learned some things then. Ulrich Jude, member of the academy for 26 months. Kevin De Bruyne looks like he is got lots of hickeys. What does that mean?
Oh, love bites.
Love bites, does he?
We'll have to have a look at that.
What happened to no poom poom before a big game? Is that a thing? What do you do before a big game?
If it's there to be had, it's had.
I don't know what to do now. No idea.
How about you, Joe? Joe,
What for this today? In weeks.
Like your show before the radio show in the morning.
Bloody hell.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess when you're a sportsman, you don't want to harbour a bit more testosterone before a game, but I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. They say boxers don't, do they? The week before a fight.
Boxers don't.
A week before? I thought it was
it's a week
many weeks before.
No. Be a week
Right,
off.
some people want it more than not. Right, we are moments away from kick-off here. I've got the iPad out in front of me. So keep your lovely little comments coming in.
Yeah.
It's great to see you all. And leave this video a like. Thank you very much. Can we turn up the volume a little bit? What do you think you've said 4-3. What do you think the score is going to be?
I think it's going to be. I'm thinking about. I think it might be a 3-3 piece.
Ooh.
3-3.
Whoa.
I struggled to get it out,
You
man.
did.
got a bit of a lisp there. But I don't know if I see goals in this because I think their defence looks a little bit suspect, and I'm hoping that we can capitalise on it.
Do you know what would spin me out if I was a footballer? If the Sky camera was on me pre-game.
Oh my god.
When you at the clown though?
Because right now, before kick-off, Maguire's got this camera in his face. And I'd be thinking, I wonder what they're saying about me.
Yeah.
And they're slagging me right off. Only him getting like
You'd
like
at
that
the
big
he's
camera
not,
team like that.
you'd at the clown, Joe, surely.
What?
You'd at the clown to the
Yeah.
camera.
Right. We're at the wrong. Oh, can't say that.
Someone said real men never say no.
what?
Ooh.
To what you
The sex, Joe,
played
the
before.
sex. Before a game.
I've never played football.
Any sporting activity.
Any sport activity. Wow, what a situation. Right, let's get going. We'll tell you when kick-off is, and we'll have our little funny clock in the corner so you can sync it up.
Game started.
Well, you
would have
started.
You know,
That's it,
you know we would have been a little behind, innit?
2-1
Yeah,
or
we're a
1-0, like shithouse win.
Right, so you've
for
gone
us.
2-1, 1-0.
2-1. I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2.
I'm going
But
to
I
draw.
kind of would like a 1-0 shithouse win.
Really?
Yeah.
I sometimes think
Proper
shithouse
dodgy
wins
win.
with a dodgy decision
Love it.
sometimes against rivals are so funny.
Love
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Just 'cause of the
last minute
just 'cause of the
penalty that should
Yeah.
never have been given.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does something to my
It's like
soul.
it's like when Bruno.
There's nothing like-
It's like when Bruno scored that winning pen. Was it against Brighton after full time?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That
You know what
was
would have been
so
the
Here we go.
Go on.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Started quick,
Here we
started
go.
good.
Why?
Oh,
Fucking hell.
Pella! We got
It's
Pella.
inside the box.
What?
Is that a pen?
No, it's outside the box, that.
Good start.
Outside the
Good
box.
quick start, that.
Yeah, it was a good quick
I'm going to
start.
slide this away because some people are.
Oh, there.
Garnacho.
Oh, there.
You lot were slagging him
Oh,
off.
he took way too many touches. I think he could have passed it.
Yeah, I thought he could have passed it early, but it was a good little breakaway
Yeah.
from him.
Oof, he wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah, just outside.
Here we go. 1-0
Bruno,
United now.
Bruno, come on, Bruno. I'm not even looking at the
Bruno.
comments. Here we go. Good start to the day.
Look,
Apparently, he's
shit.
not been right since going out with Maya Jammer, Ruben Diaz.
I've heard this. I've heard them
He
rumours.
said he's not been.
She's rocking his world too much.
As he should be doing it before the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
he's
pretty-
But if my
At least
job
it's
is
last
like,
week.
you're not saying no, are you?
Come on, Bruno.
I'm all in the balance.
Would you got a free kicks?
No.
Really?
Shooting was one of my weakest areas, football-wise.
What position do you play?
A winger.
Striker. What did you used to play, Scotty?
I played centre mid and left back.
I thought you'd be.
I could see you as a centre.
I thought you'd be devil at left
no.
back.
I was a left back.
Yeah.
I was decent at centre mid. Too small.
No one. I've not. The comments aren't anywhere.
I feel like when you're small, I think like small footballers that made it to elite level, they've always had to be like insane technicians or something.
I'll tell you, talk after this.
Come on, Bruno. I hate these moments when. Oh, here
So
we go.
early, I'm scared.
Just need to get on target, man. Edison's
Yeah.
not poor.
Yeah. Come on, Bruno. Come on, Bruno.
Go on.
Oh, in the wall. Never mind. Possible corner. Yeah. Possible corner. We go
Let's go.
again. Brilliant.
Who's
Great
the target?
start.
Is it just on Maguire's head?
I tell you what, it was not bad. A little bit of sunshine in Edison's face as well. Isn't bad. Make a few mistakes. Go on, Oyland. Come on,
Oyland
big
doesn't
game
need
for
sun in his
somebody,
eyes
is it?
though either as well.
No. Oh,
Oh.
it was short. Nice.
No.
Okay.
Surprising.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I hate when they do that. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Bounce a bit there,
Keep
innit?
those coming in. Free kick, yeah, everyone's just saying it was a good run from Garnacho. Yeah, maybe should have got rid of it a little bit earlier, but obviously the pass has helped. The free kick has helped.
We look
I'll
up
just
for it.
let you know they're a bit ahead.
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind. I've just seen them all say, "Oh, decent free kick."
Yeah.
Let's see. Good
So
start.
It's a lively start.
It
innit?
is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Even when we played City at the Etihad, though, they weren't great.
No. They've not
Like
been.
it
great.
wasn't one of the most dominant performances that they've had
Right.
against us.
It's not.
And usually at Old Trafford over the years, they've come flying out, and they seem a little bit tepid again today.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they're upset?
How many City players have played in a derby before?
Great
Is it a-
question.
You know, in this
Edison.
team?
Glad
So,
quite a bit
Bernardo,
to that.
De Bruyne,
Well,
That have played in what before?
a derby.
I think all of them.
No.
All of them apart from
O'Reilly?
O'Reilly and
Mamouche.
Mamouche.
He has a yellow card as well. Yellow card from that free kick as well.
Gundogan definitely has because he scored
Oh,
that.
God, yeah.
He scored that volley that everyone hated Dyer for.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That was probably one of the. Do you know when we talked
Yeah.
about the best moments in Derby history? For me, the worst moment in Derby history was the Gundogan 30 seconds in.
Because deflator.
Because it literally wiped the fucking air out of me. I was like, oh my god. And although we did get back in it, and there was moments where I thought, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
It really killed the mood dead because the build-up to the first Manchester Derby final in FA Cup history. 30 seconds.
I was in Mallorca and my daughter was walking around, so we got to find a bar to watch it, and that's kid friendly. Finally got somewhere, sat down, and then let's go. And I went, right, we're going beach.
Yeah.
That was it.
Can I ask?
Here we go.
Can I ask Ben for some?
What you saying?
Or can I Harvey for some, or anyone behind there for some water, please?
Some water, please. Be lovely,
I'm
Ethan. 2 pints of water, please. You don't want any water?
Oh, good time.
I'm alright, cheers, mate.
Two water,
Cheers.
two
Heavy
waters,
and
please.
good.
Love water. You still sparkling kind of?
Sparkling, mate.
Really, I thought I could smell it.
No Sarah to go.
Yeah, you look like the
Sparkling,
type.
God.
What does that mean?
No,
Yeah, you look like the type with a little bit of fresh cucumber in it.
You can't buy class, Joe.
You
no
can
Sarah
run
to
me.
go water.
Do you? Oh yeah, the Ashton Hall.
Ashton Hall.
I tried that. I tried to record my morning routine.
You definitely mentioned it on the breakfast show.
But I spent 30 minutes on the toilet, so it ruined the whole
Really
quick
aesthetic.
pace.
What did you eat?
quick pace of it.
30 minutes.
Tape off the mouth tape and all
It's more fibre, Joe.
that. I love fibre.
Well, not for 30 minutes.
Maybe I love it too much.
You're on the breakfast show for 4 hours. You shouldn't love fibre too much, especially.
Oh, they got him a special potty chair. He presents some poos at the same time.
Dream, the dream.
I wonder what happens if you're actually on that and you're 2 hours in and you're just dying. from
Run.
this.
Play a lot of songs.
Play some tunes back together.
What you can't leave, can you?
Yeah, you get the producers to go in and like tap a button.
Yeah. You
Pretty
can
much.
sync up the songs as well.
Oh, you gotta get inventive with it.
Little sync up.
Oh, so you wait for a song to be played. That's a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people still upset about Garnacho. Here we go. What's
So you should have
coming in?
passed it.
Yeah. This is from Ross Murphy as well. Thank you very much.
Thank
man.
you.
So Garnacho is playing on the left then. Thought it was on the right. So Dave said Garnacho's the most dumbest player in the comments.
I mean,
I can think of a couple of others.
there's one more.
Murphy Mo says
Hello.
they're
Yeah.
settling.
Now you can tell he's a bit slow in it.
Yeah.
Be funny. All of a sudden there's a chill in here.
What was your morning routine then? Do you do anything like that with the...
Nah, man. Get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, and get going, get moving. Shower as well. Actually, that has to. I need that to wake me up.
Shower, yeah. Needed. Edison's boxes on as well. Oh,
well played.
Well
play,
played. That was a
Same as-
scary.
Oh, come on, man.
What are you
Lose
doing?
possession there.
I think you just kind of lost.
Oh,
They're well into it now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Ah. What is it? Oof.
I think he kind of lost his. He was almost looking behind him before.
Yeah.
He controlled it. Just a lapse in concentration.
Yeah, everyone's still going on about
That's a
Garnacho should have passed. And apparently Gary Neville is Andy Moore. Gary Neville calls it City fan. Sometimes in the commentary he does get a bit of stick for not being a massive.
Everyone should know that now, though. Ever since he's been a pundit,
it's not news.
Everyone still goes
5
on
years
about
deep
it.
and everyone's saying it like
used
that.
to it, like-
That's his shtick, man.
When is Pep Guardiola?
What's that he's wearing? There's like a National Trust badge, a Blue Peter
A
badge.
National Trust badge.
What's the badge?
What is it?
I think it's a no room for racism one.
No room for racism badge. National Trust, like Lime Park and that.
Yeah.
You have like a tree on it. That's what it looks
Do they?
like.
Yeah.
I wonder what.
Well, you'd expect it to be a tree.
My mate had a season ticket
I
for
wonder what
that.
Yaya
Yeah.
Toure thinks about him wearing that. Don't know, man. I've also seen an interview from Pep that was a bit dodgy as well. So.
What was on the interview?
Allegedly.
The normal people interview.
Oh, what did you... Right.
You saw Mike Gleeson, he said...
What did you say?
Just whispering to us.
I think he said, he's like, black people and Indian people and normal people.
That is wild.
Did you not see the clip of him saying
I've
that?
not seen that clip.
Yeah.
I'm currently on Blade TikTok.
Beyblade?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Somehow
still love Beyblades?
I've not left in the last week.
Wow.
Yeah.
God, get
They
me on
can
there.
spin. Some of these guys can spin.
The stadiums you used to be able to get. Unreal.
Oh, man, these guys...
Fuck's sake.
Oh.
I get worried that any shot that goes in that could go past an Arnold.
Good shot from Foden there. Let's go. I'm stopping there. Okay. I'm not going all the way to the bottom of the comments.
No.
We're a little bit
Good on you,
behind.
Joe.
I've got a bit of control.
I like that.
Yeah,
Joe.
you got
I like
he
that.
knows how to manage it.
Bit of resolve.
Got a bit of
I know
control
whenever I do
these
it, Ronaldo always tells me.
Yeah, you tell him off. Let's crack the whip, don't you?
Because I know because I make sure not to be spoiled. But when Scotty's got the pad, he's on like up to date all the time.
I don't like to keep people waiting.
And they're
Ronaldo.
like a minute ahead, so you'll just see what happens before it happens.
Oh, it's a nice
Come on
pass.
now, dog.
Here we go.
Who we got?
There's something.
Got
Nice
no
one.
one. Got no one there.
Very
He's
outnumbered
stuck.
there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 surrounding him. Help him out. Both having little spells on the ball.
It's just one shot each so far, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's that Harry Maguire
Yeah,
mistake
do not
I was
lose
talking
it there.
about.
Oh, what a
Gorgeous.
mad tackle! That was a
Stunning.
don't know if it was a brilliant tackle or just a sort of
It
chaotic
was
one.
fantastic.
Oh, it's tackle century.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh.
You know, man, scrappy, innit?
This is
Scrappy, but not in like a fun way. Oh,
Good pass.
great pass. The low masterclass. Someone called it.
Okay, now, man,
For
booted
me.
out.
What
play.
was
From
that?
one
Who
good
was
pa-
that too?
Foden's hurting. You got clattered.
I swear to God, if they purposely kicked that out for him,
I
game has gone.
was surprised he didn't get a foul given because he did foul him. Ref just didn't see it. Man, I took him out of the game here.
Good.
Phil Foden.
Look, I swear, like you like just trips him. Oh no, it was.
Oh.
Oh, that's
The Casemiro.
Casemiro
course it was.
with his technique, with his.
There we go.
Oh,
Trademark.
It doesn't look like he made that much contact.
No.
though.
No,
Not me
no.
too.
To be fair, both his legs were bent.
His ankle, isn't it?
I didn't see like mad connection there.
Impact.
What are we saying here? I don't want to know how far I can go down here. Rogue Dark Agent says Casemiro's dusted for me. I worry when I see him in there.
He just took out forward and give the guy some credit, man.
Yeah, give him a high five. Did you ever collect badges when you were growing up, Scotty?
No,
Bet you did.
I wasn't. I was cool.
50 metre swim, stuff like
No. What? You used to have swimming lessons.
that. That was a class.
You were at right posh school. You.
Were they like the Kellogg's ones?
Yeah, it's your private
I
school.
fucking, where did I swim? Withington Baths.
Well,
What's your favourite badge, Joe?
With my 50
On your
metre
lucky
badge
bag.
was pretty good.
I had my brownie badges.
You had brownie badges?
Yeah. Camping badge was the best
What
one.
did he say? See, everyone collects badges, Scotty. Maybe the other one left out.
Maybe you're the
You got
uncool one,
badges, you
actually.
got
Doesn't
badges.
look.
Did you collect badges?
Foden doesn't look cold.
Foden?
I don't know. I was zen out then.
Yeah. Good on you, Ronaldo.
He just didn't. I was looking at what was happening there.
I think
I didn't know.
Foden's done.
No, I think he's going.
He didn't
back
look. He
on.
didn't look. He doesn't look hopeful in his face. It looks quite sheepish. He might be gone
I
here.
feel like he always looks
They do
like that a
have.
little bit.
They have some decent backups though. Seen Savino and Doku getting
What
warmed
kind
up.
of badges do you get from brownies?
Camping,
Good knots.
cooking, sewing.
Boy Scouting.
Yeah. Get it all.
You can tie a good knot then.
No.
Oh.
Didn't get that
Didn't
badge.
get that badge then.
Yeah, I think I can tie a good knot. My shoelaces haven't come done since 2013.
Well done.
Mad, that,
It's
innit?
impressive, that.
That's my specific, you know.
Sleeps in his train.
It's because he wears Velcros. That's why.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
ball over the top.
Go on.
Nice.
Just about.
Go on.
Oi.
Back to
We seem to be getting quite outnumbered when our players are in a position up front a little bit.
You know, just a big lollipop past that. Staying in, is it? Sun's in his eyes, Edison.
Boot it at him.
You need to get some shots off on him because
Yeah.
he's a bit sus.
It'd be interesting next season with City because they're going to have a mass exodus as well.
Oh,
aren't they?
100%.
You know, if you look at
They'll
United,
lose
United
quite a
grab a
few.
like a transitional
Yeah.
window, but it'd be interesting with City.
I feel like De Bruyne got in there early, do you know, so he could be like the first one to get out. Because you wouldn't be surprised if Bernardo Silva maybe goes, and here we go.
Yeah, but if you're Kevin De Bruyne and you're thinking, you know, if I leave the club, can they take these badges off me?
Do you think?
You think he's getting out before they
getting
get
out before the 150.
But everyone keeps believing that the longer it goes on, the more likely it is that it's not even going to be that
Yeah.
I don't think.
of a sanction they're going to get.
I
to
don't
be
think
fair.
it is.
I don't think they're getting titles stripped and shit. They might
No.
get some points deduction, maybe a fine, but I don't see anything. Oh,
Or like a
shit.
transfer kind of
Transfer
thing.
ban.
Good defending,
Yeah.
Maguire.
Lock.
Fucking pass by O'Reilly. Good touch by Mamouche.
Yeah, transfer ban isn't the worst thing. Well, no, it isn't a bad shot because they did spend a lot in January, didn't they? Splashed the cash a little bit, probably as much as they possibly could without maybe causing a bit more. So if they do get a little,
And if it's this summer as well, like they're going to be losing a few of the players. Is Bernardo Silva going to be there at the end of the season?
Bernardo Silva's that player. He always leaving every season, every window. Seems like he's always off.
what do you think what De Bruyne will do? He's not. Is he retiring? He's not retiring. Is
No,
he?
he's not
There was,
fine.
there
No,
was
so who's going to
talks that he was going to like Saudi second league.
the
which is-
second league?
Yeah, which is really hectic.
Is that how good the Saudi first league is?
Must be.
Shit.
What happened
They're
there?
trying to blame.
Oh,
it's
they're
trying to
trying
say-
to
I
say
hate-
handballs.
I
I just get shook every time. Man.
Yeah, I hate
Don't
the
like
handball
it.
chaos. I hate it because you just never know which referee is going to dictate what they consider a handball because the rules are supposed to be black and white, but they're not, are they?
No.
Did you guys see? I think it was in Bulgaria, VAR. There was a VAR ref betting. on
Yeah,
his
I
phone.
saw
He
him.
got caught.
He was betting.
Caught on the camera. He went into the
He was
room
betting
and he was
during the
betting
game.
on his phone.
Could he not just say he was betting on like the Grand National?
I think they could see
Yeah.
it. That's what I said to my dad, but I think they could see it clear
Fair
as
play,
day on the
fair play
screen.
to you.
Should have had a privacy screen.
Yeah.
Rookie error.
That's. Oh, could he's. Yeah, that's peak. He's done for.
He's done.
And
Oh,
it's,
he's-
but the thing is with that, you're gonna get slammed so hard because you then put the whole refereeing community.
Oh yeah.
He's not an official, he works for Hawkeye.
Ah.
He
Oh,
works
it's not
for
as fun then.
Hawkeye.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
It's not as fun.
The guy from Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel done.
Here we go. Oh.
Oh.
Nice clearance. City maybe having a little bit more in their final third.
They've come into it a lot more now, haven't they?
Getting a
We've
few
dropped off.
breaks to the ball and that, aren't they? But as always, man, with our back five, we stay decently compact.
Yeah. What do you think City will be like without Haaland, and what happens if they become rather good?
I
In
think they
terms
can
of their
definitely
fan.
do it without Haaland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
They did it for a long time without striker, didn't they? So
Yeah.
mm. Here we go. City on the out. They're
God, it
firing the
just
shots off. They're
scares me
firing
when
the
it
shots
goes
off.
near
Just,
Ronaldo.
if City are to win, you just don't want De Bruyne to score the winner because it'll just be.
Yeah,
that's what-
my worry going into this was it's written.
I saw
Yeah,
De
it's
Bruyne
written
was
in
in
stars, isn't it,
taquitos
for
in
it?
Pars Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, ordering tacos and a beef quesadilla.
How come-
2016, 17.
So when did he sign? 2015.
I think it was just a year after Chiquitos.
Good touch.
And I thought, Chiquitos? Here we go.
I don't think I've ever been.
I've been twice. I've won the app twice. I went to a place in Manchester City Centre 2 days ago, and when I went in, they banged the drum.
Because you walked in.
No, I think when a new
McGrath!
customer comes in, they bang a drum, and the whole staff say a word, and I couldn't quite understand what the word was.
Oh God.
So then I said, "Can I bang the drum on the way out?" What an experience!
Did you do it?
Very loud.
Is it like a gong?
It was like a boom, massive drum.
What was this establishment?
People might have been to it, but Maki and Ramen, it was called.
Oh, it was Ramen Day, wasn't it? It was World
was
Ramen.
National Ramen Day,
wasn't it?
World- yeah, this week.
Oh, maybe that's why they got the drum out for.
Friday. Was it Friday?
Wednesday.
It's one of my favourite things.
You know,
Ramen.
Casemiro.
Oh my God.
Casemiro's been quite sloppy.
Conor Hogan a bit more on Kevin De Bruyne, why the Saudi league, second league, has the richest team in the world in it. Can't think of the name, but it's the one that are building the 100k long city. Do you know the line? Have you seen that? 100 kilometer line.
The way you just
Sorry?
said kilometre was so weird.
Kilometre, what did I say?
I don't know.
A 100 kilometre line.
Yeah, have you not seen it?
No.
I've seen
People
some
live there in a 100k line.
Just like one big street.
Go on. Oh my God. Got to finish that.
What happened there?
Got to finish that.
Chaotic. Fucking hell.
Garnacho just...
All falling apart over here. What's going on?
Been watching the races.
What? I need to watch this again.
It's a good pass out for Garnacho, and then he gets some good areas.
The low of a decent ball in there.
God, it was a good ball. Good ball.
Oh, gutted. United now still got a ball.
Garnacho fashion where he's absolutely...
fuck's
God's
sake.
sake.
How good is Garnacho at getting him in positions to score, but not score?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
just-
true.
Yeah.
He's got like great, like I don't know, instincts, movement, but just the end bit. Great cross by Delo though.
Yeah, great cross by the low. I think he's been all right this game actually.
Yeah, he has.
Another decent ball. No, a bit too over hit. What was I? Man. Why do people keep throwing the camera on me?
Wait, you know, because you put it back on. Just screw it back on. I don't know what you do.
It's not screwing in. It's not screwing in.
Got some tape.
Yeah, a bit of super glue.
Hold it up and then screw the
I
bottom.
super glued my mop back together on Tuesday.
I don't know. I think that's actually broke. You know. Yeah.
I like holding it though. Bit of power.
Yeah.
You had to super glue my mop head back on with Gorilla Glue.
I reckon
That
change the
stuff
set to like
for
a
while.
couch and like a handheld one. Just like.
Yeah. We are due a set change soon though, aren't we? Many
Yeah.
years like this, isn't
Yeah.
it? I feel like when the new Old Trafford comes in, we should...
Fresh.
Well, get like a
freshen
TP
up
over
a
the
bit.
top.
5 years. That.
Yeah, TP or something. Something like that wall there, maybe. Paint a different colour. Does look like they've just left it be, haven't they?
Kind of like that warehouse chic.
The warehouse chic, yes. Like in a fun club in Germany where they do all sorts. Let's have a little look at what's going
You
on.
ever been to one of them clubs?
Have I?
The fun clubs in Germany, them Berlin
Who's
ones.
asking?
Me, obviously.
What club you talking?
Okay.
I was going to say
The
what club you
sex clubs,
talking about.
Ronaldo.
Couple of clubs.
Oh.
Um,
It's a foul on Euro.
Did Foden go off?
It came back on.
I know.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Maguire doesn't look happy.
That was a foul on Euro then. That was probably a foul throw as well, man. You don't give foul throws.
no, probably not as often.
It's mad to see a
Can
foul throw in
You
it
can just
in
chest pass it.
the Premier League.
City having a little spell now. I'm looking at the comments. In case it ruins it for me. Both teams just look a little bit shit, don't they?
Just feeling each other out, innit?
Just figuring
It's just like really
First half
chaotic.
or first
20
half
minutes
of
of
both.
figuring each other out. Oh, there's a chip there.
Get rid.
That was a good chip.
But why he's not looking too bad? He's had an alright start to
Yeah,
the
he's,
game.
he's got himself involved.
Maybe you'll get a sorry from you, Scotty, by the end of the game.
Just alright in a back three.
What did I say about him?
Just
I
like
said he has a mistake in his look. He'll admit that himself.
He's made it now.
think
So
there you
it's
go.
done.
I think
That
Euro's
was
had a strong start as well.
Not bad,
Come
not
on.
bad, not bad.
Come on, come on.
Come on.
Go on.
Come
Go
on.
Come on.
Go on.
Someone.
Can you-
Come on, come on,
He's fucking passed it.
I thought.
I think he just didn't want to commit that.
I feel like there's weak of foot,
I feel
one
like he was running.
It kind of came at
He was
him,
running.
didn't
He was running backwards.
Yeah.
So like the pullback was like.
Nah, you just got to spank it from there. But it's got
Yeah, just
Oh,
leave
he's
the legs
got to
to
shoot.
shoot.
He's
got it.
got to shoot.
Just swing the right leg at it.
Oh, maybe he got a little bit
Yeah.
nervous. Maybe he thought he could took a slighter touch than he actually did. Maybe he wanted a
weaker
little
foot,
roll.
maybe?
Maybe,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
got
yeah.
Oh, he's gutted.
Yeah,
That's it. Dog. He's got
but good bit of play. And
gets
he
in
should
good
have
areas.
come up a
But
little
he's
bit.
got to clean up his.
There's a
Final
complete
third
split
play, man.
now, really down the half between shade and light, isn't there?
Must hurt your eyes going into the light and the dark.
I don't know,
constantly.
yeah. Could you still do long passes? Could you see? Oh, shit.
No.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
That was a good question.
Is that the low again? It's doing well. Man of the match.
No.
Well,
Yeah, well played.
Got a cracking tan, Casemiro.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
he enjoyed international play, didn't he?
He did.
Oh,
Yeah, Dan French
he had to spend a week abroad.
Huncho says we're embarrassing
South
in front.
America.
We're embarrassing in front of goal. OMG.
It's just the quality in the end, isn't it? We've had a few good moments so far, man.
He looks very cool in that jumper as well, doesn't he, Amorim? It's a nice jumper. Oof. Well done.
25 minutes gone. Here we go.
Always sniggering at the comments, shit.
Yeah, some of them are wild.
Read them out.
Can't.
Why?
Read them out. Ah.
He says he can't, but I don't know.
Ronaldo will.
Nah, I won't. If the
Are you
team, like-
you've been over in charge of comments? Who's gonna have the last mini egg?
Oh.
Might be a game for it.
rock paper scissors?
Might be a game for it.
Red,
Figure number 1 and
red
10.
button game. I don't want it. I don't.
Figure number 1
I
and
don't
10.
want it. I don't want it. Why?
What are we aiming for?
The number in my head.
Alright. Between 1 and 10.
Yeah.
1.
Wrong. I love it.
So whether it was 1 or not,
It actually was one.
then the comments I've just seen you do that, and they're never gonna let you lie with.
Oh man, he's got to get the badge in there.
Was he wearing a Stony?
Yeah, no, it wasn't Stony. It was the CP company.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
okay,
because they all have to wear it, don't they?
Oh, yeah, they're sponsored by that, innit?
Yeah, when they get off the coach, all wearing the same god awful outfits.
Good pass. Good set.
Oh, nice.
Great
Go on.
move that.
Here we
Run
go.
Ireland.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Go on.
Run Ireland.
Find
Get
out.
back into the box.
Decent.
Ah, he needs to.
Maybe that's why he didn't shoot.
Yeah, because he can't.
He can't shoot, man.
Bruno did
Great
well
move,
there.
great move,
Great
that.
movement, yeah.
Ireland just fell over his own feet, I think.
That is much better. It's a great bit of...
Just clean up his final
We
third.
just
work,
need
man.
someone to fucking score goals, don't we?
We don't have anyone.
I feel like we kind of do pretty much a lot apart from that. Yeah, Matt Booth says Bruno's going to have to do this on his own at this rate.
So the usual then.
Lack of quality yet again in the final third, says Ross Murphy. Feels again and again and again.
We do seem to suit this game more, though, innit?
Yeah.
These types of games where we just sitting back and countering.
We look up for it. And a lot of times we don't.
I know we talk about this a lot.
Oh, there we go.
Go on.
Go.
Okay, now
Here we
look,
go.
look.
Oh,
make
this is
make the
gonna
right
be
decision.
one way.
Please.
This is gonna be
make the
one
right
way,
decision,
innit?
please.
It's a bit behind him, wasn't
You
it?
push it in
Go
front
on.
of him.
Oh, it's just.
Right, what did you make of that run of play there? Did you make the right decisions? Did you pass too late?
It's the right decision. I feel like they got back into position decently well, but just don't think we don't have that ruthlessness in the final third, innit? Just
You don't think he should push it in front of him here, though? 'Cause it's a bit to feet, isn't it? You know, so you can
it felt a bit behind him. He had to slow his run down.
There we go.
Oh,
Quick moving game.
it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it feels half an hour gone already. It's gone
Yeah.
pretty
Gone
fast.
quick.
It's kind of back and forth, but not to the highest quality, but... There we go. Had a belting ice cream today. Tell you about it. Raspberry Delight. Oh my god.
Do you know what? I'm not an ice cream guy.
Oh, what? Why?
Ice cream's the best.
What, ice lollies?
I'm more likely to have an ice lolly.
The amount of ice lollies I consumed this week after having my sore throat. The only thing I could
You had
eat.
a cold? Oh.
I had strep throat.
You had what?
Strep throat.
What does that mean?
Strep A.
Strep A?
Yeah.
What? Is that just a nightmare in the throat?
Oh,
Strep
honestly.
A? I've never heard of Strep A.
Oh, it's bad. Won't be shit on my worst enemy.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's
Fuck's
bad.
sake.
Strep A, so how did you get it? It's just like...
God knows how I got it. I was out on the Friday, went to work on the Sunday, got sent home on Sunday, and then was
Really?
bedbound until Friday.
What? Strep A? What? You boozing? Do you mean you're out on the Friday?
Yeah.
So
That was
what kind
fine
of
on the
boozing
Saturday.
do you- Oh my god.
But then, yeah, I couldn't breathe on the Monday.
You couldn't breathe?
Honestly, it felt like I'd been battered in my ribs. And then, honestly, I looked like Elephant Man. My neck was like double in size.
You've had Strep A?
No.
You'd absolutely know if you had it.
I've never had Strep A.
You'll be fully aware.
It's not contagious anymore, though, guys. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
It's only what day one that it is.
What, day one it's contagious?
Yeah.
Mad. Did you have like a little countdown
Yeah.
running around, winding people up?
Breathing on my mum and dad.
City do help us though with this system we've got because they do play very narrow. Look at them, they just got all their players in the middle.
Midfield's very
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah, bang on half an hour gone.
Offside, surely.
See, having a bit more play now. Looked offside, didn't it? Whoa! That was a
wee.
huge collision, that.
Yeah.
What have you made of Gundogan's return to Man City this year?
Been washed, isn't it? It's the same way.
Disappointing for them, I think.
I think he's
You
played
never
more.
go back to an ex?
I think
No.
he's played more than he expected to. Or
Yeah,
Pep- or
100%.
Pep expected him to.
You never go back. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Are we gonna get scammed again with a set piece? Are we?
Oh, don't.
Oh my
Oh my god, I thought I was going in.
Gene, that was very close though, wasn't it?
Ooh.
Sort of on the line, header away.
He's terrible at corners, isn't he?
Yeah.
Really is.
Like, where's the
Yeah.
commanding presence there or anything? Are you punching? Are you
Just
grabbing? Look,
terrible.
what you look.
Oh my
Just-
god.
Just
Taking out Maguire with him.
Yeah, really punch in the back of the head.
a flap in it. No confidence.
Here we go. O'Reilly's a young lad, isn't he? But here we
Yeah.
go. Oh shit! Get that out. Good ball.
Nice.
Good boot.
Is
What can
anyone
we do?
there?
What can we do? Anyone?
No
Anyone?
one.
Oh,
Get up on him,
what
get
the
up on him.
fuck? Nice boots the halfway line and
No
no
one there?
one's to be seen. Put a bit of pressure on it. Come on.
Right, so say about 15 minutes ago, because we had a few minutes with Foden.
Oh, yeah.
I think we can feel all right about the way the game's gone. I feel like we've had the better openings for sure. It's just annoying that it's just jarring we haven't capitalised on it.
Ron C. I remember the good old days when we used to play football at Old Trafford. Matt Watson said we're so wasteful in front of goal and making the wrong decision.
It's rush football in it when we get there.
Yeah.
Sometimes you wonder if Bruno could pass to himself,
Would he?
would be all right.
Yeah, he'd be alright. Oh, shit, sitting on a bit of
Nice.
oh, here we go. Oh, we don't seem to be getting out of our half a little bit. Struggling a bit.
Yeah, they haven't threatened much though.
They've not threatened, but we only seem to be hitting them on the break, don't we? We're not really controlling
Yeah.
much of the play.
Ooh.
Wow, get down.
That was a
That
bit
was
of
embarrassing.
In a bit.
bit of a get off in it. Stiff arm there.
Yeah, Matt Walton. I don't like slagging off our players, but Onana has crisp packet hands. Now, you wouldn't have a crisp packet for hands, would you?
Oh.
Sounds like a would you rather, that, doesn't it? Would you rather have a crisp packet for hands
What would
or wear only Edison's boxes for the year? Scotty.
Fuck off. What planet do you live on? I have no idea.
I enjoy it though.
I bet you do. I bet it's amazing.
You answer it though. What would you rather?
Well, we know his answer.
Oh, Edison's boxes.
Yeah.
I did not like even
Well,
worry.
you'd wear them on your hands.
No.
Oh.
On me crotch. Danny Shields, member for 51 months. Mount.
He's
On
been away as well, hasn't he?
Mount on Ghana at half.
McGrath,
Bloody
Luke Shaw.
hell.
Mount on Ghana for at half time, please.
Like he's been an Essex sunbed all week.
Been with Ben White.
I'd like to see Luke Shaw at half time as well.
Oh,
Be interesting.
Dan Burgess thinks I'm constantly pissed. I'm not pissed. I had a few vodka lime sodas on Friday night, but
It's just straight
ran a
vodka in
10k
that.
today.
could still be in the system.
Maybe
right?
I'm just delirious.
saying it could still be in the system.
I've had a lot of wheeze. I don't think I ever stream drunk. I think maybe in the early days when Howson used to just... I don't know if you remember this.
What was it?
but in the
What was
early
that rum
days
thing
of-
they used to do?
In the early days of streaming, we just have a sort of, some reason, rack of ribs everywhere. Love ribs on the table. I wasn't complaining, was I? Racks of ribs, and we just used to drink rum. Look at this, get 2 mini eggs now. Fucking
Alcohol on live streams though sometimes.
I remember I was on
Sorry.
another channel once and they actually just shut my camera off.
Because you were drunk?
Yeah, come home from the pub after work and went on stream. They just shut my camera off. Just interrupting
I
everyone.
did 10k running around Stockport. When is the oh yeah, I'm running a marathon by the way. Well, I'm not. I'm running a relay. We're all doing 10k each.
Oh.
Nice, that innit? Handing
Yeah.
over a baton halfway through, or a quarter of the way through. Come on.
Is that with Sloppy Joe's?
No, with the radio. I love seeing Motti sporting a Euro haircut. There's a super chat here from DKK.
A what? A yellow haircut?
He's basically saying he'd love to see Jay Motti with the same hairstyle.
I'd love to see Motti
All right.
sporting a Euro haircut.
Yeah, interesting look.
That would. Has he ever spoken to Motti about getting a wig or anything?
Yeah.
Would he have it?
No.
Be fun that.
He gets upset when bald people have had their hair transplants.
It's
They've let you
offended.
down.
It feels like
Yeah.
a let you down.
He looks pretty cool there, to be fair.
He's got a good shaped head for it, though, hasn't he? You know, some people go
Yeah, you
bald,
do,
don't they?
you-
Like
You got a lumpy head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fear that'd be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm worried about. Yeah, that's why I'm hanging on, because I look like a juggernaut if not. Because you know the X-Men.
It looks.
Some shaved head me. The fucking it's an absolute weapon. I remember when I was in year 6, when on a trip to France. This is not, and
God.
the French couldn't believe the size of my head.
Well,
One of the teachers-
coming
one
over
of
the
teachers-
coming over the channel. It's happening again. What's that coming over?
Phil Lassio, who's got another super chat.
Who was that too?
What are we saying? Cornettos or Magnums up the paddock? Great question, and thanks for the super chat.
Magnum for me.
A Magnum.
Yeah, salted caramel Magnum.
It gets a bit
Cornetto for me.
wiry at the end of a Magnum, doesn't it? Because a little bit of ice cream might slip off here and there, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
It's where you're trying to bite the chocolate off the
Yeah.
the wooden bit, and then you get the wooden
White-
taste.
There's always that
out.
little bit of chocolate that's holding firm like that.
It's got to be. Yeah, it's got.
So
It's
accurate.
mad the amount of detail that you know about. Do you have them quite often?
Oh, I love a Magnum, mate. You ever had the mini boys?
Yeah.
White,
Hey,
So why-
2 at a time then, boys.
it's white chocolate.
One in each cheek's got it.
White chocolate Magnum for me.
Shut up, man! You're killing me.
But with the cornetto, it's a little bit at the end that's
Yeah,
a
that's the best
lie,
bit. You know what? My mum hates them, so when she's got a cornetto, oh, she gives it to me. Best thing
Really?
ever. Yeah.
What are the Magnums called in Aldi? Magbums or something like that.
Choc sticks.
Choc sticks, brilliant.
It's not even anywhere near a Magnum. It's quite disappointing.
What did you go for?
I go for white chocolate Magnum.
Nice.
White chocolate is elite, to be fair.
And what? Got Got like a super chat ice cream war going on here because then Joshua Bowater said,
What?
Oh, Joshua, you nearly fucking lost me.
It's the first time we really got him behind the midfield, isn't it?
Anyway, another super chat says you
open
can't
now.
beat a mint Viennetta.
Oh no, I like the original Viennetta. Just a normal Viennetta for me.
Have you seen how they make Viennettas?
No.
I really want to know.
Oh right, I thought you were going to tell us.
I've never seen it.
The detail that you know the ice cream.
I really want to know how they make
them.
them.
I'm sure
I've
you
never
can find a
seen it.
video somewhere.
I've never.
I love how you think that somebody might have seen how one was made.
Yeah, there must be someone who's.
There's got to be, you know, that program How It's Made.
Yeah.
Surely there's got to
Surely
be a
Viennettas,
Viennetta
that
one
is
on
a
there
huge episode.
somewhere.
Yeah, you've broke me today.
Go on.
Come on.
Oh, decent little shot that. Fair play.
Not bad.
Casemiro there with a good shot.
Couple of long range efforts then from
Finally a shot on
Gundogan
target,
and
Ruben
Cas-
C. Yeah.
tested Edison now, innit? Because he doesn't save much.
Oh, this is good. Hugh says, asking a United chat what the best ice cream is. It's obviously the 99.
Hey.
Bit of fun there. What a way to round off the chat.
Bunch.
We won't be speaking about ice creams again now.
You're just trying to see what's happened in a minute or so.
No, I'm not. Dan French says nobody
Ruining
bubbles.
it for yourself.
I'm not ruining for myself.
To be fair, everyone,
5 minutes
We
left.
shouldn't be that far behind.
Yeah, well, yeah. We should be alright. It's gone quick this
It's usually when
time.
the game's like, because we've had a couple of breakaways, but as again, like, can you remember how many touches Thingy's had? Hoyland.
No.
About 3.
We've got stats on it, yeah. Let me have a look here. There we go.
It just feels like a waste of a body.
Yeah,
I'd
it's
much
just a
prefer-
waste
yeah.
of space on the pitch, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd rather see Xerxes on,
Yeah.
to be honest. And I dropped Fernandez a bit deeper as well.
Yeah.
Stats
At least Xerxes can do something with the ball when he's on it.
Put Mount in the 10.
Yeah, how many touches?
8
is there? 8 touches.
It's more than thought.
2 touches
Well
every
done.
10 minutes. Well done, lad.
Quick maths from you
No,
there.
you
no?
know-
Yeah, bloody hell, we're very smart.
You're not expecting like loads as a forward, but even still, it's not
It's not
great,
good.
no. Got a foul, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, United. Let's get on
Come
for that.
on.
Yeah, we'd love one before half time.
It's very much been played out a game of football where neither team really gives a shit. To be honest,
Yeah.
there's no real drive in it, is there, from either side?
But I think that's where it's been a bit better because
Yeah,
no
maybe.
one's playing cagey.
There's nothing cagey about it. You wonder if a goal would change things.
Probably.
Oh, this is good. Oh no, maybe this is half time chat. This.
Oh, Newcastle next Sunday.
Yeah, we got a big April. That and the Leon game sort of threw them. Mark Ryan with super chat. I'll ask after this free kick. Here we go.
Boom,
Decent
boom.
ball in.
Oh,
Oh, come on. Do something with it. Go on. That's better.
someone.
Here we go. Oh! It's not doing too bad. Mark says, what's the biggest confectionery victim of shrinkflation? So this is the good. These are like your chocolates.
That's a really good question.
Like any bag of crisps now
Oh yeah.
that you open, and it's like searching for treasure because you can't see how much is left. As in, like you open it, you go, where's all the crisps gone?
Something like a fudge.
Yeah,
They're
fudge.
about that big now.
When's the last time you had a chomp, Scotty?
Oh.
A couple of weeks ago. Had some in the fridge and that. Not really a big fan of the chomps.
When's the last time you had a chomp?
Trump.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's been a while, I'd say.
Oh,
You put your chomps in the fridge.
yeah, man.
Trump's something that you get with spare change, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kids and that.
Tell you what is good.
Have you ever got into a newsagent's and bought a chomp or a Freddo one?
No. So they're in like a
and you can see how
old
disappointed the shopkeeper is in.
Oh, could you not spend that much?
In his 20p sale. Oh.
Nathan Carey says, nobody other than Bruno looks like they're going to score today.
I'd agree.
A lot of people pointing to Freddo's.
Yeah.
Have they got smaller though, or is it just the price?
His nose has got smaller.
Oh,
yeah, he used to be more of a curved nose, and now he's just flat.
Oh God, what a shame.
Bad.
Tell you what, get the ones from Aldi, the Dino.
What's he called?
Dino Dinosaur.
Fucking ass, like an EastEnders character.
Are you on commission, you?
I wish.
She works there.
Don't even.
No, she works there.
Don't even get a discount.
What do you know?
Yeah, get paid enough, apparently.
Are you rapid on the till?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Over 1,000 an hour.
1,000 what? Items?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that's good, isn't it? 1,000 items.
Yeah. Easy.
Just trying to do the maths.
There's your secret. That's why the barcode's all the way around the product, so you can scan it quickly. You don't have to look for the barcode.
That might be the best thing I've ever heard.
That sounds like a competition, that.
That's class.
Shop hacks.
So you're just like, boom, boom, boom.
Firing it through.
No, you only
Unless
got
it's a
one-way
little old
job.
deer or something, then I'll take it, you know.
Yeah.
Do you get measured on it? Like, you know, for a job interview, do they say how fast can you scan?
No, but you do have to. One of your big things is can work in a fast-paced environment.
Really?
Oh, that is a buzzword in an Aldi interview.
Fast-paced environments. Mad.
Have you ever had to deal with shoplifters?
Oh, I'll show you a video later.
All right.
Oh my God, yeah.
Does it look like Scotty? Sorry.
Honestly.
I thought you were inquiring.
No, I've never been caught.
We get. I'm in the Stockport one now, so yeah, we get some absolute.
Which? I'll tell us later. Not the one near McVitie's. No, that's a
No, that's Eaton Chapel one.
Oh.
Used to be at the nice Didsbury one.
Oh yeah.
But that used to have
Near the
loads of
Slug
shoplifters because there's loads of pubs
It's a bit
around
rum
it.
down there.
Yeah, because of all the pubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Pretty nice, dude.
Didsbury dozen.
Oh, Didsbury in the sun.
Seth
Can't
Trollins
beat
says,
it.
are you a flump
This
fan?
weekend.
No, Flump's too
Flumps
much.
are alright.
Bit dry.
Oh, what? A flump?
Flump.
I don't know what that is.
You do.
I don't. What's a
Of
flump?
course you know what a flump
You
is.
like a chomp, but you've never had a flump?
Are you just making words up?
Of course you know what a flump is. The marshmallow thing. The long marshmallow.
I don't know what a fucking
Who
flump
you
is. What is
trying
it?
to kid?
There's no way.
You know what a flump
I
is.
really don't know.
Don't play this
I will
game.
not believe.
Describe what a flump is, Joe. I don't know what a
Lawrence
flump
just
is.
said it's a marshmallow.
Oh, it's a marshmallow. Does this? What is that?
If you would give me that
It's
description, I'd
swirls.
know what it is. It's a flump.
It's a flump.
You know what a flump is?
Not a real word.
No.
All right.
It's a
Here we
marshmallow.
go.
Oh, a flump. Right.
All right, half time then.
Half time.
Last time.
Because you've not.
0-0.
You're the host and you've not watched this. You've not watched a
everything
single
I
minute of the
need
game.
to see.
No, but we discussed lots of food items, Ronaldo.
Yeah, get your comments and thoughts on that 0-0 performance. I think it was pretty equal in pretty much lots of things. Shots, opportunities.
Yeah, I think it was.
Players asked about actually winning the thing.
All right, because do you know what? I would say we've had probably the better openings. It's the same old when we get into those areas. We just don't have the caliber and quality of players to make teams pay. I think we've got a back five, and City is struggling to break through it when we get, which teams should be. We've got compact, and they're not great on a transition defensively. City.
Yeah.
So I think that's why better teams have made them pay so often in the past few months, but we just haven't been able to manufacture killing them off when we have broke. But I don't know, it's just been a bit huff and puff from both teams. We've not had that much possession either, but that was to be expected. I'd say it's even-ish, but I think United have had the better openings, just not had the quality to finish it.
Thomas Dickinson says, Lauren, that actually a good, decent watch for United. They look the better team. The better team?
I think, like Ronaldo said, we've had the better openings, but I think it's been quite level. It's been a lot in them stuck in the midfield for a lot of the game as well, back and forward. So, yeah, we've had probably the better opportunities going forward, but I think it's been pretty level between the two teams.
What would you reckon to that, Thomas Dickinson? Are they better? Are United the better side?
Thomas Dickinson?
That's who put it in, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were referring to me.
No, I know where you're going to go. Thomas Dickinson, I've not lost my mind that much. Are we the better team?
I think that, how long has Pep Guardiola been at Man City now?
Nearly 10 years.
10 years.
Is it 10 years?
So
it's 9. It was 2016 that he came?
Roughly around then. So he's brought a fair number of teams to Old Trafford. I think this is one of the most toothless Man City teams that I've seen to come to Old Trafford.
Point.
And I think it's disappointing that United aren't being able to capitalise on that. City have had a decent amount of the ball. They've not really created any clear-cut chances, but they're obviously there for the taking. And I think, if anything, it by being a weakened City team, it's showing how lacklustre Manchester United are and how disappointing we are in front of goal. I thought Garnacho started well as a bright spark going through. Should he have passed it a little bit earlier? But I thought that might set the tempo for the game. But it's just sort of settled into this mid-Sunday afternoon doss around in the park. Yeah. That's what it really feels like. I don't even know if a goal will inject any pace into the second half. There's been nothing up for jeopardy for either team. Hoyland, 8 touches in 45 minutes is just massively disappointing, and you can say he's not getting any service for that, but you expect more from a centre forward. I'd like to see Mason Mount come on second half, maybe Luke Shaw. We're trying to get some fitness ahead of the Europa. Yeah. I've been looking at the second 45 now to get legs rested for the Europa. Or to get Mason Mount some minutes on the pitch.
Great. Get your comments into this now. Let's have a little run through with some of these. Dan Fenton says, Hoyland's been rubbish, I'd take him off. Garnacho's done well. He needs to just get a few more chances. This in as well. Give Obi the second half, says David Ellingsworth. Yoro gets better and better every time I watch it, says Dan. A lot of the chat, coming in about actually our defenders have been a little bit more, a bit better than we thought.
I think our defence has been quite good. I think Harry Maguire's looked strong. He's got his foot into a lot of things. Correct with Yoro's looking better and better every time he plays. I think he'll be a really, really good player for us next season. I think he'll be one of the first on team sheet next season, personally. Mazraoui, I think, is one of the best signings we've made in recent years. Indeed. For the price, and I think the defensive three at least have played really, really well. But to be fair, so is Dallo. I can't sit here and lie just because I'm not happy with him. He's played really well, and Dorgu's played well. I even though his chances haven't been great, I do like that he is trying to give it a go anyway. Obviously, we want the goal, but I like that he has that bit of confidence that he will try and take a shot.
He's always driving forward.
If we get to 1,000 likes, we'll bring back Ronaldo. Ronaldo's no longer here, but if we get to 1,000 likes, he will return.
Yeah, but that might be, you don't know how that's going to go.
Oh, shit. Right, Joey Jumbo says, Onana's distribution is beyond embarrassing at this point. Some decent moments, but the real lack of cohesion in attack. Many people calling us out for our attack. Ron C, we simply don't shoot. House of Blues. Oh, well, I hope you're not a City fan. Dorgu learning football while playing in the Premier League versus Man City. The standards are so shit. A lot of people here in the comments also just saying the standard of this game is just pretty poor.
I think that's the sad state of affairs, that we're getting a little bit excited about the game, but it's actually not great.
Yeah.
Like, the actual skill and football on play has not been that impressive at all.
Yeah, there's nothing up for grabs. You can sort of try and make a narrative of City going for the top four, but they don't seem to give too much of a toss for that at all. And the fact that we spent most of the first half talking about products from Aldi and flumps and boxer shorts, I think that sort of says it all, Joe McGrath.
We had 2 decent chances. Garnacho literally right at the start, when he runs through, maybe spends too long on the ball, but we get a free kick. And then Dorgu with what was an interesting opportunity where he just was like, he could have hit it, but he sort of held back a little bit and passed it.
Yeah, he sort of stalled. There was another chance though. Was it Delo's ball into the box, and was it Garnacho header that he should have gone for?
Yeah, it was just slightly over him, wasn't it?
The thing about Garnacho, and he can blow hot and cold, he does always seem busy and involved, whether that's by making mistakes in the right position or by eventually getting the goal. which you'd like to see more with Højlund, even if you're not going to score, but be involved within this sort of play, so you can say,
You just find him a bit missing in the middle, don't you, Højlund, a lot of the time.
He's just absent all the time.
Yeah.
600 likes. I'm negotiating a deal here. 600 likes and we'll bring back Ronaldo. 600, actually, call it 650. 650 and we'll bring back Ronaldo. All right, hit that like button. What do you say? Sorry? 650 likes and we'll bring back Ronaldo. First, this is from Discombobulated with a super chat. First offer for Garnacho. We should take them. We should take it. Lad looks like a pound shop Obertan. That's harsh.
Whoa.
I think, Thomas Dickinson's back says bore off.
Overton,
Look what happened when we sold Alanga, which is a great comment.
Yeah,
from Thomas
that's
Dickinson.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lango are brilliant now.
Are we nearly, how many likes are we off?
Ronaldo's sat there putting his feet up, man. Is
Well
that ass, is it?
Bring back Ronaldo. Says, right the wrong. Go on then, Ronaldo, come on. Don't even know why you left
Stuck
me.
in
We're 5 off 600. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. We should have some confetti in this room.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That would be really that'd be cool.
Would we what confetti cannons?
Do a certain confetti cannons.
We should have walk-on music.
From he scored
Oh
and
yeah, like we announced the team for today, and then
Like, it's John McGrath!
Yeah, that'd be
What would you do? What song would you walk on to?
Ethan,
Sex Bomb or
could we
something?
do a song? We couldn't do song walkouts in it on the street.
No, but what you could do is
Copyright,
you could stop the volume and then the audience have to guess what you've come on to.
Oh my God.
Let's do it.
Joshua Bowater says 1,000 likes, and we swap Joe with Ethan. Is that a deal? That's what the people want. Seth Trollin said you could get confetti for goals and stuff. Since you've been
that'd be
away,
great.
we were talking a little bit about it's not been a great game, and also talking a little bit
Got
about
mad close there, you know. I don't know. Did you see that?
Well, yeah.
how close did we get?
You got really close.
Could we?
Yeah, but it wasn't like you were going to kiss him. It was like you were looking if he was really there. Are you sure you have been drinking?
No, I haven't been drinking.
I turned to my left.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit.
Hi, Joe.
I think it's a bit. You've been a bit delusional.
Felt invaded. I
I've
don't
had a
know.
full Lucasade Orange Sport, which is
The way you pulled that out as well.
This is a rare occasion for me these days.
Maybe that's it. It's all the sugar.
All the glucose.
Stuff to me, yeah.
man.
What's the two chances we mentioned there about Dorgu and the and when it was running onto him? Do you think he could have done better?
Yeah. I think a lot of Dorgu's final third place since he's arrived has been a little bit unclean. You can still see he's raw, but there's a lot to work with there. And for a 25 million project signing, but I think as a wing back in this system, it does seem like you have to be really, really good in the final third. I'd almost be like a winger profile type, which I don't think he is. Just looks like an out-and-out fullback to me. And as for most fullbacks, he seems better defensively. Very rarely gets beat 1v1. He's strong in his duels, but I think he just needs to clean up in the final third, which hopefully comes with time. But it's just the way it is now. It's a massive part of the team and the setup, the wing backs.
Do you see any substitutes happening straight away in the first 15, first 20?
I don't think so. I think you'll keep it as is.
Yeah.
Because we still easily could have been 1-0 up, how the game's gone. But there's been parts of it where it's felt like a game with very little jeopardy riding on it, where it's been coasting, and it's just been a game of the odd moments and both teams feeling each other out. It's not been that open. It's not been that exciting. There's not been loads of chances, but I think it's two sides that have just performing quite averagely, really.
Yeah.
Just as what they call it, the battle of mid.
Battle of the mid. Let's see who's going to win the battle of the bloody mid, shall we? Get your predictions in for the second half. A full named Huggy said, get Mount and Shaw some minutes. That could be interesting. Two decent players. Mount. Would you give him time?
Would I give who?
Mount minutes.
Yeah, I'd give Mount minutes. Do you know what I mean? But because I know Garnacho has been criticised because his final action and his final decision is usually not great. But he gives a little promise in it when he's got space, and there's a lot of perceived threat there. Well, that's basically Garnacho summed up, I think. He's like, it's just perceived threat without the threat actually being
happening.
Do you know what I mean? Actually being there. Do you know what I mean? But outside of that, we got Højlund who had 8 touches? Was it 8 or 9 touches? Maybe 10, because I think he had a couple of touches after we looked in the first half as well. So he's not had, and it's not like they've played a deep low block where the forward can't get involved. He's just not really managed to get himself involved when we've even had space to counter. So is that to do with his movement? Is that to do with him getting in good enough areas? Is that the players not finding him? Could be a combination of all of those. But I did think when I looked at the lineup, City's back four doesn't look great and can be got at, but I just didn't know whether we had the quality apart from Bruno in attacking areas to actually punish them. And so far, that's been exactly how it's went.
One thing that's splitting both everyone down the middle in the comments is Garnacho. Some people again going on the attack, saying he's not done too well today. Some poor decision making.
I think he's been lively though.
I think he's been lively,
but he often is. One thing Garnacho always will be is lively. Do you know what I mean? That's the very least that he gives you. Do you know what I mean? That's the very least he gives you. He's got great instincts in terms of like areas and movement. And also one thing that people don't often say about Garnacho, but I've been saying it the last few times now, is he's got a big engine on him. Like he's quite relentless and he's running. Do you know what I mean? And he doesn't tire. He does things at intensity. Do you know what I mean? But it's just you want him to get that bit of quality and a bit of like lethal end product, which I think that's what he needs to find. Otherwise, if he doesn't find that, he'll never be elite. Do you know what I mean? He's just always going to be an okay, decent player.
This in from Billy Meredith. Ugarte isn't having a good game today, but Collier, the best replacement United currently have, isn't on the bench. A testament to Amorim's poor training methods. Collier injured? Or is he just not on the bench?
You can't blame it on Amorim's poor training methods when we've had years of plagued injuries. How can we just put the blame on Amorim now?
No idea. Right, second half is nearly here. Do you think we might get a stalemate derby? When was the last time the derby was 0-0?
Oh, God.
I think that was a long time ago. Has the derby been 0-0 in the last 5 years? No.
I don't remember one.
I can't recall last time.
No. Well, we never know. So if that isn't the case, we're going to get a goal next. Would you see Xerxes coming on?
I think so, yeah. I'd definitely bring him on. I don't think if Højlund's going to have the 16 touches overall, if it's another 8 in the second half, then why not? It depends on how much Amorim's looking forward to the midweek game, to be absolutely honest with you. Mm-hmm. I think he'd take a draw.
Yeah. Pep Guardiola's back out. I believe someone, Calvin Carmin, reckons the last one was 0-0 was 2017, so nearly 10 years ago. 2020 was the last one. Was it? Yeah. What a kind of, what was it? A behind closed doors game?
It was in the Premier League at the time.
Was it when we restarted the Premier League?
Might be, yeah. December 2020.
Yeah, would have been then.
Benjamin Topper says put the under 18s in. 13-1 is a crazy result.
Fewest touches in the City half. Højlund, great.
Wow, fuck's sake. See that stat that it's the lowest amount of duels.
Is it?
City won 28% of their duels against United today.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh.
I mean, I missed that book as well. Right then, here we go. Right, I'll scroll down. I want to get a book.
Have you read the super chat?
Yeah, I read Benjamin Topping super chat, playing under 18s. Be interesting. Here we go. Do you reckon we'll win, Sky?
I don't know.
Oh. Early yellow. Who was it for?
I think Bernardo.
Bernardo Silva. He's the right one sometimes. Bernardo.
With the accumulation.
Oh.
This is the worry though, isn't it? Like when you.
Look at that.
On his knee.
Good kick on his knee. Yeah, Bernardo's had a good stint. You might expect him to sometime soon do another Dear Manchester post. He's off.
There'll be a few of them, won't there, in the summer?
I think so. Edison, maybe.
Yeah, Edison's an interesting shout.
Yeah. That looked like a foul throw as well. I always signal them.
You always point the foul throws out. You ever see? Obviously, we've seen Rashford go on. Do you ever see someone like Foden moving on?
It's possible, isn't it? Depending on his performances.
I can't see it.
No, been there for bloody ages. Right, here we go. Got a bit more of the ball there.
Good little clip out.
Good little clip. Delo's not had a bad game.
He
today.
hasn't.
Here we go. And it's a decent ball. Here we go.
Fine.
Put it in.
Go on.
Oh my god.
God's
it's
sake.
Me.
Just the end bit, innit?
United fans, I think, worried that. Complaining that it went out then.
Another thing to watch today is we don't want any important players getting injured.
No, we
definitely
absolutely
not.
don't.
With Leon coming,
Oh, it did go out.
it's got corner, that, innit?
Yeah, that's what I think. There was a bit of a cheer behind the Stretford end for the corner. No change at half time.
Yeah.
To be expected, I think,
Oh,
at the
here we
minute.
go.
Gundogan looks like he's running with a wheelbarrow. Innit? You know?
Here we go. Oh my God.
That's a great tackle by Hazard.
Hold on. That is having the best. That was incredible.
That was so jammy though.
That man.
How jammy was that the way it
I
went
need
through?
to see that again. I can't.
He was jammy the way it went through, but it was a great tackle by Maz.
Oh, okay. What does he do? Oof. Fair play. You've got to have balls to do that.
Yeah. You've got to get the timing so perfect.
Oh, oof.
That's a
an
goal.
interesting one, isn't it?
That's a miss, that,
It's a
isn't
goal
it?
kick as well.
Yeah. Did he actually? He didn't get a
I'm
foot
not
to
sure
the
if
ball,
got him. I
did
think
he?
Foden just messed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, weren't a great first touch and then he messed it up.
Yeah.
Oh, get up, Hoyland, man.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, it is that keeping an eye on those key players. Can we win the game and keep all players fit? Oh, bloody hell. Hoyland kind of looking for that then, wasn't he?
Oh,
Sort of checked his who he's running into and sort of dived a little bit.
Oh man, people thought, well, is Leicester could have turned the corner.
That was me.
Yeah.
I thought it was Leicester's turn the corner. I watched that in America.
To me, I don't always see it that. Like, I see it as low averages. If you've gone like 20 games without scoring, you're going to
gotta
score.
find the goal
You're going to
at some point,
score
aren't you?
eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then as soon as someone scores, then they're like, there it is.
Here we go.
Oh,
City on the attack.
Go on.
Well, that was the thing with Ten Hag, though, wasn't it? We kept losing games and we get one
and
decent
then,
victory,
yeah.
and I was like, oh, we'll get back behind Ten
Yeah.
Hag again now.
Yeah, was it Brentford at home where we
Yes,
thought, oh my
it was.
God, the
Turned the
game's
corner,
turned.
It
We can't
was.
believe it. 2-1 we won. And it all went downhill. Get Big Zircon, says Dan.
yeah.
Here's one then. If you could take any player from the City team and put it into United starting 11 now, who would it be?
Great question. Probably Marmoush. I think we need someone who can score goals and he looks fucking good. Well, not today though, but because who else would you pick?
I mean,
Rodri.
right now today.
Nah, don't
Like-
play the don't twist the rules. He's talking about who's playing today.
Right, okay.
Don't twist the rules.
At this point as well, not like in their peak.
Yeah. Not Mike Summersby.
Probably Mamouche, yeah.
Yeah. Get some goals at least, like you say.
Who's City's biggest goal threats? Mamouche and Gavardio.
Yeah.
Haaland's pretty good, but he's not playing.
Yeah.
Come on.
These look tepid though as well.
Yeah, someone.
That's what makes it worse.
Someone. Yeah, people. Who put in the comments that Manchester now has 2 shit teams? Oh, that's it. His dudeness. It's a funny name. I have to say, Man City have got so bad. 2 bad teams now in Manchester. Tight that, innit?
Yeah.
Tight or is it astute?
Could be
astute.
astute.
Could be astute, yeah. He's right. Didn't think about that. Who do you think City would want from our team?
None. Absolutely none.
Nah. Bruno.
Bruno,
Bruno,
do you
yeah.
think City would want Bruno, yeah?
I think most teams would want Bruno whether they admit
Do you
it
think
or
they look
not.
at Dorgu and think,
Well, where would Bruno be the De Bruyne role though?
Kino.
I think so, yeah. Pretty much.
Just fucking hit him and do something. This is boring.
yeah, he needs to spice
We need a
things up
fight.
a
Yeah,
little
just
bit.
kick
Yeah.
off, man.
We need to spice things up
Someone,
a bit.
not someone.
Yeah, just get that Roy Keane. I'll just
Here
go.
we
Go
go.
Make something happen.
Do
Do
something.
something.
There you go.
Fuck me.
Scissor kick.
Whoa! Oh!
Oh God.
He didn't even jump.
He didn't even jump there. He stuck to the ground like a plant.
That was our best opportunity. That if he had a jumped, I reckon he
Decent.
could have got his head on it.
Casemiro in the
What's he
air.
doing?
What is he doing?
Yeah, you kind of look for it a bit there, doesn't
It's mad how dangerous he's in that air.
he? Who's dangerous?
Casemiro in the box. He's just really good in the air. Isn't
He
he?
relishes a little bit of that, doesn't he? Oh, here we go. Fuck.
Hey, Casemiro. Oh, don't you?
I tell you what was
Fucking
bad.
hell.
I mean, this time last year, well, it wasn't this time last year, but when City came to Old Trafford last season, when they beat us 3-0, that was probably one of the worst watched derbies.
Yeah.
Because it was just a brutal, like, they scored a penalty in the first half, and then we got a little bit riled up thinking, oh, here we go, it's not going to be
It's a
too
foul.
bad.
Yeah.
And I think they scored straight away off the bat.
That's what I was saying at half time. It's definitely one of the worst teams under Pep to come to Old Trafford.
Yeah. He's not been right since the divorce, has he?
Has that goal gone through for him now? I heard.
What's that? It's not the most controversial I've ever said, has it?
Did it say?
He's not been right since the divorce, has he? It must be sad.
Yeah.
Divorce.
Tough time.
What? Do you know what I mean? It must be
I
sad.
don't know. It's never been through it.
Spank it.
Go on.
Oh! Oh!
Oh.
Sort of a chaotic rumble in the middle there.
Go
That's what we
on.
want to see.
Maguire's head.
What?
Because someone,
Hello again with like a
he's
scary little
having
shot.
a good game.
Cross.
Maguire's head, you know.
Oh!
Go on, someone.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh!
Was that a shot that got deflected or?
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Bit
game
of
over.
excitement.
Here we go. Now they're on the counter.
And
I
Euros,
expected a
Steven.
little bit more for them on the counter. Oh shit, I should have said that.
Don't talk to me soon.
Shit.
No, the City aren't a counter-attacking team, wasn't it?
No, but they have got flair players that can do
Yeah,
a
but
good bit
it's
with
more
the
about
ball. The build up.
pace and that, isn't it, for counters? They're more like a death by 1,000 cuts type of team.
Oh, 1,000 cuts.
Oh, go on.
Here we go.
Ganagate. Bunch him.
Silver! Bernardo Silver's right, wasn't he?
Such a jar.
Little Jack Russell, innit? I know, bites your
Them
ankles.
two would have a good scrap though, wouldn't they? Higuain and Bernardo Silva.
No, I think you guy would eat him alive, to be honest.
I think he would. Oh, that's a bit of a
Just
tit for tat, that
one,
wasn't it?
cheeky chip.
You do. I'd love to hear what they say.
Spot him.
Love to hear what they say.
Oh,
Nah, I don't eat.
Love a little. We should do. Great idea for a new show, Ethan. We should get a lip reader on, and we should have a look at what they've said throughout the game. So we would have picked that bit up, get him in. What did he just say then?
It'd have to be like bilingual. though.
Slagging him off. Yeah, bilingual lip reader.
Yeah, because
Fucking hell, good luck.
No,
Who's
he's talking in
free on a
English.
Monday morning? Let's see if we can find one.
here we
Fucking
go.
hell.
my
Oh,
God.
nice. Hello again.
Scary, wasn't it?
Surely there must be an AI that can do that now.
What, a lip reader? AI? Don't know.
Probably.
I know,
It's gotta be
they're
a-
bilingual.
You what?
I know AI, they're good at languages, but I don't know if they're...
I don't
Well, have you spoke to it in a different language?
yeah, because it
What language have you
gets to say
spoke
goodnight
to
to me in
it?
French.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does something. But I don't know if they could lip read. We'd have to find out.
You could.
Here we go. Ugarte would melt. People are talking about who would win in a fight between Bernardo Silva and Ugarte. Ugarte would melt his face quite easy. Melt his face?
Oh, I've never heard that before. Oh, well done.
Seth said I should get the lip reader on my radio show.
Yeah.
I should do that, actually. That's a good idea. Apparently Lindelof might be coming on.
Great.
That's good. We were all calling out for him at half time, weren't we?
Yeah.
Just what the world wants.
Oh,
Foden's been dragged.
Here he is. Yeah, he's not right, is he? Still,
he's getting a lot of shit.
He's doing the Saka limp.
Yes.
You know them kids that you see in the park that play on supermarket trolleys?
Him.
That's what Foden looks like.
Yeah.
He was one of those
Was
kids.
it, yeah.
100%.
I know what you mean. And then you have to see the trolley in the river the next week.
Yeah.
How much your Aldi's trolley?
Fucking Lindelof, who's he coming on for?
I did say that. I don't wind you up.
I just didn't know you were watching.
I am watching. Eyes on the prize.
Lindelof's the prize, yeah.
He is for me.
Lindelof.
Oh, yeah,
He could do a day Manchester. Lindelof
best
too.
dressed
Really?
than that. Lindelof.
Day Manchester.
Yeah.
Lindelof could do a day Manchester. I'd be a bit upset.
Sorry for missing
I'd cry my
penalties.
eyes out. I can't lie, just because I can't see his face anymore.
You've got access to the internet.
Well, that's a good point.
Could Google him.
Got really upset when Muller did his one for Bayern the other day.
Do you see how much how he got little to no traction compared to?
Kevin De Bruyne
Oh, here we go.
form.
Right. Do I need another line?
Here we go.
Stab to the heart.
Go on.
Go on, doggy.
Good. Oh.
Fucking hell.
Good defending.
Good
Decent
defending.
defending from the midfielder at right back. Thought Doggy stole a march there. Ooh, might have ended up being
I
offside.
think so, offside that anyway.
Got half an hour left.
That's gone quick.
We're having fun now.
The first half.
Yeah.
Why?
That's what it is.
Is anyone else chilly in here?
It's cold in here. We've cut the eating bills, haven't they?
Usually I'm roasting
Cut
in
the
here as well.
snack bills on eating.
I know, yeah.
So you got your on. The only other jumper I've got is a Wingfest jumper. Here we go. I can hear movement.
What did you mean you were coming with jumpers?
Yeah, I thought so. Like blankets sometimes when you go to like a
Nice
bar and
bar.
you're outside
Yeah.
with your blanket. You just look good in well, you know,
What bars do you go to that give you a blanket?
loads of bars in it gives you a blanket. Yeah, if you're outside, you got to sit outside. It gets a little bit nippy about 7 or 8. Sun's down.
Rock salt where I was today.
Rock salt.
They do it.
Did they?
Eating Mersey, yeah.
Are you getting boozy today, yeah?
No, I had a coffee.
Oh. Yeah, where else? Slugging like this, they'll do it.
Oh, I wouldn't have him from
In
Slugging like this.
Disware?
Would not have him
Would
from
you have
Slugging like
Edison's
this.
blanket? There's a question for you.
Okay.
Would you not? You'd have Edison's blanket. Of course you would.
What's your obsession with Edison?
I don't know, he brought it up.
No, it's an actual news story and you've not stopped about it for nearly 2 hours. Your brain tires me out, Joe.
Apparently 20 stories do it.
Oh,
Joshua
yeah.
Bob
Why do I
Waters
feel
says.
like?
I can imagine that.
As soon as I said I'm cold, it feels like I can feel like a breeze of
More.
AC come on.
Yeah.
Cold.
So why
Oh,
not?
yes.
okay.
Well, have you ever been to a bar where they give you a blanket?
No.
We must go to the posh.
Yeah, we got to sit outside. It's not like we
Nah,
can go in.
Nah, you know why? Because the ones I go usually have heaters.
Yeah, he is.
Here's a
I
blanket.
like it.
Drink more.
Just drink.
No, might as well sleep there.
Can get like that.
Okay, no man.
Hot
Pinball at the
balls.
moment.
There we go.
Some slippers.
Come on.
Come on.
Just like, yeah, a little eye mask. I think I'm just in a hotel. Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's sake.
God, Nacho.
I don't think both teams want it.
I don't.
They don't want it.
I think this is going to be
They don't
0-0.
want it. They don't want it.
It's got 0-0 written all over it, I think. I don't want to be negative. A 1-0 shithouse wins still. Still on the books.
Yeah, can't actually get a little bit of stick for that run of play then.
He's Because it's
City on the account here.
because we've seen it often.
Go on,
innit?
come on. What's going
Right.
on now?
Go on.
Give us summit.
Oh, there's not much to go at, but
Yeah,
go
good
on.
ball, that.
Right.
Then it had to
good
slow
pass.
down.
Good
He's,
pass in the
he's
end.
Really
run
good pass. Here
again.
we go.
Go on.
Right, Hoyland, get in there.
What the hell? That's something there, isn't it?
Yeah.
What the? I've never seen a
Looked like he managed
little block like that.
The thing is, he slipped. And the fact that he slipped and managed to do
I'd love to see that again.
well to get his chest on it.
What was that? Well, hopefully we can see that again. But it made a lot of the Stretford end think it was a penalty.
I mean, we'll shout for
Might get a
anything when
little,
we're there.
yeah, we might get a little fucking.
Yeah. Why are you fouling him there? He's not going anywhere. He's got 3 people.
Right,
there.
show us that. Here we go.
Oh,
He's done well there.
did
Isn't
very well,
Done
yeah.
Very well.
That was impressive.
He's done very well.
He fell over.
Yeah, but for his hand not to hit the ball. We his hand not to hit the ball. That's it.
He's done well there.
Stop trying to make the
Scotty.
game more exciting than it is. He
Scotty.
fell over.
He's done well
And he
there.
moved the ball.
Scotty!
Because
Shut up.
he could have handballed
It's a
it.
shit game, and this is the glory that guy
Scotty.
fell
He could
over.
have handballed
Don't you
it.
start,
He
you.
could have handballed it.
Bad enough.
What a block.
Yeah, wow. Block of the year.
Yeah.
It is, man. We've
Maybe.
got,
Up there.
nothing's happened for a while, man. Come on, we've got
Yeah,
to
start celebrating people falling over. Welcome to Stretford Paddock.
franticness.
Oh, look.
Oh, go on.
I believe our
Oh.
only sub's been Lindelof. Got half an hour left. Let's just
wild.
try and mix it up a little bit.
Throw on Cheeto.
Yeah.
Michael Bloomy
That's
says
it,
this
see.
game's making me sleepy.
Mount.
Peter Mullen says, come on, give Cheeto a chance. Grant Hayes saying United looked pretty good today, better than I was expecting anyway. Then there's a big argument going on internally between different United fans about Kevin De Bruyne versus Bruno Fernandes.
He's-
People are saying Bruno's much better, and then some people are arguing, I can't really keep up.
Bruno's better than De Bruyne now.
Yeah.
He's been better the past couple seasons.
Miles says, oh no, I'm not going to read that. I swear, Joe.
Is it
I
really
swear
that
McGrath
divided?
is
I
a
thought in the
12-year-old.
United comment section it'd be more
Bruno.
just. I thought he'd be 100%.
Yeah.
You know, like that little bit.
He's up for a
bias.
free kick now, innit?
Oh, here it is.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Scotty's lost his head apparently. So
Nana and
Kenny.
the son. Scotty didn't bring his head. Where's the debate?
What's the most you've lost your head on this challenge, I think?
Today.
No, I lost my head at Joe ages ago.
It's usually when you're on, Joe.
What?
I just keep it in the tank.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Fucking
I
decent
can't
free kick.
look. Oh.
Good save by Onana.
Oh,
Good save by Onana.
I mean, it was, yeah.
Should have saved it.
I thought there was a mad debate going on in here. Any
2 or
comments?
3. I was
Yeah.
trying to build up a little bit, you know what I mean? Not much to...
It's a mad debate. 2 people commented.
Not much to hype up, is
I
there?
think Bruno. I think Kevin. Right.
Something's got to give.
Tell us a story from Aldi. Seriously, you must have some supermarket stories.
I had to clean up human feces out the staff toilets when a customer used them.
How did they get in?
Someone let them in.
Oh my god, and this shit. Out of disrespect, they...
And the man said he did try and clean it up, so God knows how bad it was.
Oh my
I had
god.
to use a mop on the walls,
On the walls.
on the sink.
Did you get rid of that mop?
Of course I got rid of the mop. No, I'm using it on the shop floor every day.
Yomi Nelson said, I saw that Bruno's always been better than De Bruyne. I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't agree with that. I don't know. I think both their peaks.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But Bruno's been better last couple of years.
The thing that,
Undisputed.
and the thing is De Bruyne has played in a far better team than
I think that's a. I always think that's a bit of a lazy narrative.
That team though. I think.
What do
Yeah.
you mean it's a lazy narrative?
But it does help.
Because everyone's
Go on.
because I think
Oh.
it has for a player like that based on chance creation. Because De Bruyne and Bruno are such basically the same type of player, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're both like game breaking players that create all the chances for their teams.
I agree.
But,
get what
I'm
you're saying,
but I'm
though. I
saying
get what you're
I'm saying I think when he's played for City, I always thought for majority of his period they just play against teams that play like 5 people at the back and camp in the box, where I think you need more precision to create your chances.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're playing in a team where you can get into more open transitional games where teams aren't just got 10 people in the box, you can still. Who knows if you played in a team like that, you might have created more as well.
Yeah, no,
and apparently there's a big narrative that a lot of City fans said that he has a lot of assists wasted over his period there because he's played with the likes of Jesus and Raheem Sterling that would miss all of his chances. Because we can't. Thing is, as United fans, we don't watch City week in week out, innit? So I always feel like unless you do watch a lot of football, it's hard to judge because we watch United week in, week out. We don't watch our rivals week in, week out. So sometimes I gauge off what I see when I watch them or what I see what the fan base says.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of our fans will formulate opinions on players that they don't watch all season and they base their whole opinion on the two times that they play against us. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, you've watched them twice against us and that's it. And that's all you don't watch them. You don't know how they play week in, week out. You don't know how it is. Because someone said that he's playing a much better team, which is truthful. But then,
my point was that I agree with all them points, Ronaldo. But it's easier to maintain a consistent performance in a team that's winning than it is to be Bruno Fernandes and keep your levels up week in, week out and do what you're doing.
You've got a team around you.
We've got a team around you that isn't performing so well.
Yeah.
Agree?
But do you know what my opinion's based on when I'm basing both? Because they are close. Because I hold Bruno in a very, very high regard, but I just go off like when I've watched eye tests in terms of like ability in certain things and like that's what I go off.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
And that's taking stats out of it. Teams he played for, it's just like a little bit of like a visual thing.
Yeah.
What's the word? And not aesthetics, but like just visually. But I think they're very close because they're two very similar players. And the issue is outside of Bruno and KDB, there's not really any other player like in world football that I like them two. Because they're two that create the whole number 10 that create chances, but they also got that little bit of like dynamism in their game as well. You know, like where you get 10s like Bruno, like Odegaard and Ozil and that, where it's just all like elegance and flair.
Ball in for City.
They're a bit more.
Oh, here we go.
Thingy with it.
Fucking hell.
Good reactions.
Is he offside? Oh, they're going to score.
He caught that clean, innit?
If that was anywhere else to the left or right,
it was not getting it, was
it? Didn't it? My move.
Ooh, yeah.
That was a huge save.
Yeah.
Again, the sun must be in his eyes a little bit.
Right at him.
Oh, big rocket bang. That was fair play. I mean, pretty much anywhere else.
That's coming at some speed as well. It was coming straight at him, but...
Who was it that took that? Was it Marmouche?
I think so,
yeah.
Got a good hit on him,
How many times have we seen Onana like spill the ball? That could have easily been one of those situations.
Take it for a bit.
Here we go.
Oh, the big man Joshua.
Now, is Højlund coming off for him?
Mount's coming on.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
The fuck?
He does look like he should still be on his bike outside schools waiting for his mates.
Yeah,
Phil Foden with the trolley.
Mount sure to save the day.
Save what day?
Xerxes versus Seth.
Here is mine. What can KDB do that Bruno can't? I think one of the biggest differentiators between the two is that people that we've seen people use is what KDB can do that Bruno can't, especially in his prime, was he was a better dribbler. So he combined the chance creation and the quality on the ball, but he's also was a player that could get the ball in the break and dribble past two players.
Fucking good.
Bruno's
Bruno.
It's it! Go on!
Oh, my God! He nearly
Yeah.
Nearly with Ugarte.
Great
That was close.
Again, it was...
So that's my Yomi. It was like the more powerful ball carrying ability.
Swatted.
That's why as soon as De Bruyne's lost that pace and power that he had the last couple of seasons, he's not been as effective.
Oh, you get it. Right, so coming on then, you've got Xerxes on for Højlund, and then Ugarte?
Ugarte for Mount.
Mount looking like, he's got a bit of a beard going on now. Mount.
Moving Bruno back and putting Mount up number 10.
Yeah. Casemiro still on then, he's surprised? I know they're switching.
No, because I don't think Casemiro will play midweek.
Yeah, that's true.
And Bruno could play maybe 4 games in a week anyway. He'll be alright.
He could play every day of the week. Not bothering.
Got some attacking subs now. That should be exciting. Oh, here we go.
Oh, hello.
What? Right then, 20 minutes left and then a bit of added time. Anyone's game this. City and United could both win.
I've sat through worse 0-0s, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
Yomi said De Bruyne's not had his part. Watch. See, as I said, I feel like it shows he's not watched. He's definitely watched early days. Younger KDB definitely did.
Good do stretches these days now. Now I'm a runner. Got
now
to do
you're
stretches.
a runner. Yeah, doing 10k.
Got to do it. Now I'm a runner. I'm running the marathon. Aren't you, Ethan?
Rico Lewis coming on with someone for us to target.
Rico
I don't
Lewis.
rate him at all. I think he's defensively a bit dodgy. No.
I think he came onto the scene and scored a goal or 2 and everyone was kind of hyping him up.
Bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Do something.
Zirksy, get in that box.
Oh.
Go on.
Go on.
Someone, go on. Oh my God.
Felt it was always coming to that conclusion.
Yeah, it felt like we'd run out of steam before we try and get
I
into
stand
the
by it. Like
fucking
that
box.
was great play again. We're talking about Bruno, but I feel like sometimes I wish Bruno could pass.
Yeah.
To himself.
Yeah.
Do you know,
In that next position.
If Bruno had another Bruno to play with, I think we'd be in good stead.
Up the Sloppy Joe, says Jamie. Yes, Jamie. Sloppy Joe's new episode out on Tuesday. Joe Smith's still in Japan, so it's me, Ethan, and Dom.
South Korea.
South Korea's in now. He was been in both.
You know nothing about him.
I know nothing about him. It looks like he's eating a lot. Every single picture is just food. I mean, I can talk. I'm just jealous.
He gets away a bit, does Joe?
Oh, he loves him. He loves it. He'll be away for the tour, I guess, as well. I'm sure they'll do the tour as well this year.
I think they said they were going to.
Yeah, all over the place in America, and I don't know if they'll do the where was the other one?
Malaysia, did you say?
I think Adam's going out to Malaysia.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I'd do Malaysia 100%.
Yeah.
That'd be so good.
Yeah, I put myself forward for it, and they said, "Yeah, it's like your own flight and hotels. You can go."
How is Adam Kenny says, how is Joe in Japan? Is the toilets as good as they say they are? I'll ask him for you. Have you heard about these toilets in Japan?
You wash your bum?
Oh,
Is
they
it-
do
yeah.
it all, mate.
Go on.
Well,
They do it all.
steam it,
You don't
trim
need,
it.
You don't need your what?
They do.
Short back and side.
Wash it. Apparently it's unbelievable. Some cubicles play music as well just to get you through it.
Right.
I'd like one. Apparently you can get one in your house for about 300 quid.
So I'm on Dragon's Den. They do a B-Day connection to your...
You let me know if the Middle Isle of Aldi ever do a Japanese
Oh,
toilet.
I will.
Okay.
I'd be straight there.
Trying it out.
Yeah, trying it out in the middle aisle.
No. I'll be trying it out.
Have you got
Take
a
it back to
showroom?
your own privacy. Yeah. Try it before you buy, is it? You wouldn't fucking take that back after 28 days, would you?
You better get your mop. Okay.
Go on.
I want to go home.
Bon la.
15 minutes left. What are you having for your tea tonight?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Roast.
Whiskey. You having a roast, Jeremy?
Yeah, every
It's a
Sunday.
corner, that.
I had a nice glazed ham before. That was decent.
Oh, who glazed it?
Me, man.
No, did you not?
Yeah, I can cook.
Oh, shit.
It was nice.
It's just a little bit dreadful, this game, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Both
fell off a bit. It fell off.
It fell off. It didn't start.
Get out, man.
Yeah, but
Hey,
as we say, honestly, it
Scotty's
could have
been a ray of
worse.
sunshine
It
today,
really
innit?
could have been
Yeah,
worse.
Scotty, you need to... What is it?
Shut up. That's what you need to do. Come in here on a sunny day, hottest day of the year. Gotta listen to you going about shit for.
It's not the
90
hottest day
minutes.
of the year, but I was yesterday.
Was it?
Either way, Joe.
Let me see what the temperature is right now. Should we do a guess?
I sat in a blanket yesterday.
15.
16 today.
You sat in a blanket, yeah?
Yeah. Poorly, you know.
Oh, God.
Remember? I had me 4 beers though.
I thought you
in
had
the
20
evening.
stories. Here we go. City going for a bit. Dorgu's fell off a little bit. Hasn't he?
What do you mean? I don't know. This is what I mean. Where did you get that from? I don't know. Like, I know it.
He has like
it's like what I said earlier.
I just knew.
No, watch what I'm going to ask Joe now. When's the last time have you watched docu before today?
When did I last watch?
To know that he's fell off.
Ooh, it's a bit of tumbleweed.
Probably last week.
Last week, who did they play last week?
City.
Yeah.
They won, and it was against Leicester.
Yes, right.
And Jack Grealish scored. Oh, that was midweek, wasn't it? And Jack Grealish scored. Who scored the second?
Mamouche.
Mamouche scored. Where's Jack Grealish? Is he playing?
Just come on.
I see. Go on. Okay, now.
Not a bad spell. A lot of people are excited that they've seen Cantona in the crowd. The King, Robin Graves says, who are Cantona? This game, says Ross Murphy, crying out for someone like Eric.
It's a good connection.
Oh, it's a decent connection.
He doesn't lever it, does he? Just tries to steer it. Goalie.
Oh, I don't.
Control.
Someone. Oh no. Go on, just boot it.
Wow.
Where was that going?
I'm glad Maz doesn't shoot often.
That came off the inside of the calf. That. Not where you want to shoot with.
No.
Oh.
How's the maddest way you've ever scored a goal? Scored it with like your back, your bum, your toe pump.
I think just the deflection where, do you know where you stood near the goal and someone shot and it just hits you and goes in?
Yeah. You can take it.
Yeah.
Well done, Mount. What?
Well played.
Very
Send
good.
The thing is, he don't have the thing to get away, so like it's one of them. Don't catch up.
Although he stepped back off him a little bit there, didn't he? Here we go. Oh,
Loves
God,
a foot inside.
There's a lot there.
You just knew.
I knew he was going to shoot.
I knew he was going to shoot there.
Rush of the blood to the head.
But to be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you. He's used the doggy overlap a lot more.
Didn't there? It was ready.
Just one. Where is it?
He'd already decided.
He should have passed that.
He could have passed it.
Running into the abyss.
Right then, Bruno. Get a good ball in here, Bruno. I'm going to move the comments up here. Can I pin one? I might pin this one. This is a good lad.
Maguire's still on. We can't even get someone.
Maguire's not on now.
Lindelof came up for Maguire.
Come on.
Go on.
Oh, it's
Ben! No, can't be.
No.
He could have killed him.
Who's down? Oh, I love when they try and pick someone up who's clearly just milking it. Leave me alone.
Casemiro, like, nah, man, I played 80
Leave me alone. He'll be there all day.
Yeah.
It's proper shit house in there.
Yeah, he'll be.
Huh?
Who? Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's this.
He could have took his head off, man. Definite penalty, that.
It's gonna get cleared.
Look.
He's gonna get cleared very easily.
Kicked him.
I don't know, he kicked him.
I think
He kicked
But
him.
it was from. It's from.
He kicked him.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
That's the type of decision.
Look at the guys behind him.
That's
though.
the type of decision I'd love to win a derby with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's why I like that shit house 1-0. I love it.
Oh my god, look, I've still got my dog treats in my pocket. Do you want some snacks? I wonder what was the smell.
I'm not doing it.
I have got a dog, by the way.
I've told you, Ethan, I'm not doing this again with him.
I thought, what is that smell? It's never me.
Tell you what's over there as well. Mini egg. Do you want that?
One mini egg on it. No penalty. Same.
Really?
Cheers.
Yeah.
Distracted with your dog biscuits.
He kicks him and sits on. He kicks him and sits on his head. Said DP Cooper.
Yeah.
DP Cooper. Ref's been a joke.
I don't
Says
think the ref's been
T-Mills.
that bad, to be fair. Go on. 3-on-1. He's,
yeah.
He's still got the ball at his feet.
Well, a little bit fun in the last 9 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Could be a last minute winner again. You know, like the one.
Nano.
Whoa!
Come out then.
on!
Can help the lad.
Fucking planted.
Gorgeous.
Go on.
Nice little hospital.
Oh.
Less than 10 minutes to go here. Do we bring anyone else on? Sure, gonna get a little run. Nah.
I mean,
I do like him in that hoodie, you know.
I said he looks
Do like him in that
good.
hoodie.
Looks the part. Looking a bit stressed, isn't he, Pep?
Yeah, Pep. I think he's going on a big holiday this summer.
Benidorm.
Fuck it all off. Yeah.
He won't go on holidays all country. will he?
Oh, that's good.
Have you seen the adverts he's doing for the tourist adverts that he does?
No.
Oh, they're terrible.
I think.
He's lay on like a sun lounger.
Oh, God.
Saying about how great everything's great in Manchester, but it's not as good as here.
Yeah. What?
Cheeky bastard.
Yeah, we need blankets for outside.
Just
Oh,
whoa. That was.
Hey, Bruno, a little bit interesting slide there.
They've not really got any ideas, though, have they, City?
No.
No, they've not really. That Mamouche volley.
Oh, sugar.
There we go.
Oh,
a little bit of a yellow
Do you
there.
know what?
Love-
Take it.
Must be
That's a
your
good professional
Take
foul.
it.
that.
Absolutely take it all day.
Good professional
No, I don't mind it. Yellow says don't see. Sorry, I don't know why I read that out. I think I lost my mind. They just don't look like they've got much about them.
Nothing. They look a bit bored now.
Go on, Zirks.
Go on!
Oh, here we go.
God, he's
Go on,
good.
Zirks. He loves it. He loves
Pass
it.
it out wide, out
He
wide.
loves playing four defenders, doesn't he?
Oh, God,
God,
ruined
Nacho.
everything
Of all
done.
of his Xerxes' good work there.
Oh, God.
There's a bit of that, and they got back decently well, but just try and hold it. I feel like we look more likely to score, though.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Yeah. Xerxes does love being by himself with like four defenders in front of him.
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
like at the halfway line. What's come over here? Is there something in that fucking haircut?
We're going to get a Mount winner.
A Mount winner would be unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fucking
Whoa,
hell.
hey!
Two of you
A lot of
there.
room there.
Go on.
Whoa.
Oh,
There was two of them there. Should have worked that better.
I know.
go on.
So just fucking it in. I think he doesn't like Garnacho.
I mean, who does?
His mum, probably.
Maybe.
James Stewart with a super chat. Saw a dead duck the other day and thought of you, Joe. Why is that?
I don't
What
get it.
about dead ducks? It's probably because you don't see many.
I don't see many
Yes,
ducks in
you
general.
don't see,
many
you don't
ducks.
see many people like
I think
you.
I've told a story once about a dead duck, actually.
I don't trust people that spend too much time in parks.
I get that dead duck.
After that.
What if you got a dog?
Huh?
What if you've got a dog?
If you got a dog,
You walk the dog in a park.
yeah, that's different. That's the caveat. I think you took that personal because of the treats you put out of your pocket.
Is that your excuse?
How's your dog going?
I think you had.
I've really got one on one of your.
I think.
What? Oh, you had a dog?
I
think the
have
plot-
got one. I said, what's your excuse?
I think the
Yeah, it's going well.
I think the plot twist was when you pulled out those dog treats. That I don't think you ever mentioned that you had a dog, so I don't think you actually do.
I do have a dog.
I think
I've
you just like,
never seen
I
it,
think,
Joe.
Karoo.
I think you like the taste. Don't just go on Google and
It
Google
once
dog.
humped Ethan, didn't it, Ethan? My dog once humped you. My dog? I've got a video of you getting humped by a dog, so
Wow.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, and he was so far.
Bucky's Bosnian.
Oh,
Nice, that, isn't it?
That's a nice.
Bosnian
Lovely.
Buck.
You tried to hunt beef him.
Yeah, he tried to unbeef him. Tried to dominate him when he came in my house.
I can imagine he did, to be fair.
Yeah, he took advantage of Ethan.
Yeah.
It's not,
Sorry,
it's not
Ethan.
fun. The video's on Sloppy Joe's Instagram.
yeah.
Search Ethan being humped.
Oh, I don't know what would come up there.
I don't know, man. All sorts could come up with that.
Search Little Joe.
Blow the whistle.
86
What?
minutes.
Wait.
Nearly there.
Kind of whistle you talking about?
Exactly, the dog whistle. Like.
Oh,
Go on.
oh, it's so frustrating.
Come on. Ethan's trying to hear us up. Come on. Hurry up. Big day, big occasion. What's going on? Delova, big throw.
Oh, he's going
Get
for
it in, Delo. Here he is. Wow, the build-up's
It's intense,
The
isn't it? It's
suspense for a
really
throw-in.
killing
Thought
me.
he was
For it to not get past first man.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fucking hell,
They're all
man.
like the short throw.
That's-
What was that? Oh,
I feel like
corner.
I could smell a Casemiro winner
Oh, I would love it.
on his head.
On his head. That's my dog treats. Right, come on. Man, that would be unbelievable, wouldn't it?
Unbelievable.
We could.
Come on.
Here we go, Bruno with the ball in. Decent.
Go on.
Oh.
Oh.
Corner.
I think he's got a. I think that might have hurt the ankle. That one.
Yeah, just
He's volleyed it.
Just it. I was walking like that.
He's tense.
He was very tense.
Chef says if we win, Scotty should eat a dog treat. That's interesting.
No.
What about what?
What? No. Your dog treats. You eat them. Joel treats.
my mini eggs. Doesn't feel like it's been 90 minutes.
No.
I wonder if the clock's ever going to
It has for Scotty. It's felt longer than 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Your dad sends me west.
I do. Do you ever think?
Honestly.
I read about the time
I think it sent you.
in the 50s
Said
where
it.
a ref had a quick clock. They only played 63 minutes. It's true.
That's not true.
It's true.
That's not true.
I can't believe it. Some of them were back for fucking the end of
That's not true.
the end of final score.
Was it AFCON? Remember that?
No, I think that was. I don't know, Carlisle.
Ref just blew. Dog injured there.
Oh no. Oh, it's not what we want.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
on his shoulder.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh no. This is
Is he
hit.
alright? Oh, that's it. You worry about dog, you don't.
Oh, yeah,
that
that's
is not fun. Oh, his hand goes. He's sitting up.
That's
he looks
not a
little bit.
great one.
that'll sting.
Let's
that
all
one.
send Scotty some hugs, says DB Cooper.
Oh, cheers, DB. I'm good.
Kenny admits to us he's been a member of the Academy for 12 months that he ate a bunch of dog treats as a kid. They were shaped like chocolate drops.
Oh yeah, let's do
Bit
confessions.
like rabbit poo, that. 4 minutes added time on this game.
You ever had rabbit poo, Joe?
No.
I reckon you have.
Rabbit poo?
Yeah. Yeah. I reckon.
Maybe a fucking... What are they called? Not a beaver.
What? Excuse me?
Maybe
What's
a
going on?
fucking hamster.
Hamster poo.
Yeah. Would you eat a squirrel?
Would I eat a squirrel?
There's a restaurant at the top of this road here. that
Yeah, I'd
sells
well eat squirrel.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It's a thing in the American South, isn't it?
Squirrel.
Like fried squirrel.
Pigeon's nice.
Pigeon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fried pigeon.
really good. My nickname's Paige, so all my mates made me.
Your
eat it.
nickname's Paige?
Yeah.
Go on, Xerxes.
Paige.
Why is that?
Because I look like a pigeon.
Oh, that's nice. Here we go.
Oh, that was interesting.
Oh, no. I'd love a last minute winner.
I really would.
Oh, I wouldn't like it the other way.
Oh, did nice though, to be fair to him.
Go on, keep going.
I thought he did well.
Oh, I like that.
Hey, cheeky.
Got no one really to sort of aim at, have we?
Other side.
Pushing forward a
Other
little
side,
bit.
yeah.
He sliced it.
We've got about 2 minutes left of this.
Just need to run it forward like we're doing now instead
Can
of
we
passing
find
it.
a winner? Garnacho. Oof. Bit there.
Get up.
Oh, he had him.
Oh,
Left a little bit on him
ooh.
then a bit, didn't he? The crowd sound like they're going absolutely mental for a United winner here. What's going on?
Tell you what, it's a good job I'm
Fuck's
not
sake.
there now.
Freak and
Looks like we sleepwalk into a
No.
0-0, aren't we?
yeah.
Does this mean we're safe?
I think
From
we got 40 points
relegation,
after the
yeah.
0-0, yeah. Yeah, I think so. How was that not a foul? He threw a punch. I thought that as well. I thought in the corner with Garnacho, he went for him a little bit. Ned the Red says, I miss Ahmad.
Yeah.
Be back for the final. Let's not
I'm
lose
scared
it.
it's gonna
Let's
go
not
that way.
lose it.
Okay, now playing for 0-0s, are we?
How the
They are.
how the turntables have turned.
They're definitely playing for the 0-0.
Yeah, apparently we'll be on the points for safety now. 1 minute left.
We can't be. That's a storyline. We can't be relegated.
Pep's fucking trying to get involved here. Get in your box. Oh shit, yeah. I can hear a little bit of the commentary and they're talking about top four. Mancuni team, the top four of the Premier League. Has there always been one
I
in
imagine.
every
Yeah.
Premier League in every Premier League season?
Not every,
You know,
I can't imagine.
I think
Casemiro, bro. You see him then?
He's flying.
I think there might be in most Premier League seasons. What season won there?
What Champions League?
Because when we started getting shit, City took over.
Yeah, but it wasn't always 4 spots, though, was it? It wasn't always for the top 4.
I won't be surprised, you know.
Crowd's getting behind him. It could just give him something. Something.
Go on,
Go
go
on.
on,
Please.
go on, go on.
Oh!
Go on.
Oh, what?
It's a funny time.
0-0.
Oh,
Right, and that's it. The
not a chance. He's just.
Pep Guardiola, Ruben Amorim embrace. Have a nice embrace, actually. As Manchester United and Man City at Old Trafford finish 0-0. Your messages are coming in. Do not worry. There will be a full review after this show. Get your comments in quickly, though, before we wrap things up. This is from Jack Ford. Absolutely shite. Multiple chances to win. No bye yet again. Let's go around the table. How did we find that? Lauren, so you...
It could have been worse for a 0-0. Could have been more boring, but I just think there was not much about it, was there? There was no passion from either side, really. We looked the better going forward, even though we didn't really get much, but we did look. We had more chances of scoring than they did.
Scotty.
I think a 0-0 against Manchester City, when it's hard fought and you're up against it, would be considered a decent result. But as it was, City were pretty much non-existent, and it feels like it's 3 points dropped because we were pretty toothless in front of the goal in the first half. And I think Xerxes had a couple of decent chances in the second half. But I mean, it's probably a fair result. I think what typified the result was there was a Delo throw, and it took about 15 seconds to get thrown into the box. And we all had this big anticipation that it was going to get lobbed in and something was going to happen. And that was pretty much like the game. You thought there was going to be loads to happen. and nothing really did.
No, nothing did. Ronnie, how are you evaluating that then? 0-0. Is anyone a winner in that? Because some people say, they were better in the draw and that.
I think both teams just didn't show enough quality in the final third, and I think that pretty much sums it up. It was a lot of huffing and puffing, but just not enough
to blow the house down.
Basically, just not enough incision really. It just felt a little bit like it coasted towards the 0-0. And you could even hear with the crowd, it was just people were desperate for something to cling on to get a little bit excited, to get a little bit of a buzz, and it just weren't much in it. Just look back on it, it's a couple of teams that aren't playing that great, are not in great form, and not in the greatest place, and I think it materialised that way.
Right then, if you stick with this stream here, you'll be shown straight, or you'll automatically go straight to the review. We will dissect the game a little bit more. I mean, there's not much. Stay with us. We'll talk about it. Don't worry. There's a lot much to get into. But in fact, it's 0-0 though. Sadly, Scotty, thank you very much. See you in the review. Yeah, you did the review with me. Yeah, an extra 15 minutes of this treat. Lauren, thank you. Ronnie, thank you. This has been the Stretford Paddock Watch Along. Man United 0. Man City 0. I'm off to steal Edison's boxes. Go on then. See you in a bit. Bye.